Yo, what up? What up, Poppy Chulos? What up, what up, what up? What's cracking? Who we got? Samurai Man. What's up? Koki, what up? Koki, Marcus, Diamond, Kalia.
What's up, Marco? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. I got you. What's up, Shane? Yo, Shane, check out the shirt. Shane got me this shirt too, guys.
What they say? Just do it.
What it
Who's
is?
that? Fat Albert?
No? You must be young. You don't know what that is?
It
You
look like Mario Kart or something. What the fuck?
oh, how old are you? You're young.
I'm 26.
Ah, no wonder. Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, bro.
Yeah, I could have got that.
You never heard of Mike Tyson's Punch Out,
I
DeMarcus?
know he has some video games.
Oh, I mean, look, you're
Come on,
26,
Marco. I
so
know that. I know that. I'm younger than him.
well, he didn't know.
Shit,
What's
I
up,
ain't.
Bob? I know Bob knows. Bob,
What's up, man? We played Mike Tyson Puncher all the time. That was a great game.
yeah, it was a dope game.
You know,
It was a dope game. I remember the first time I
I
beat
know
Mike.
brother be still playing that shit.
That game was real realistic because
Shut the
the first like when you fought Mike, the first 90 seconds of the round, if he hits you once, you go down. And after that, if you could survive, then he can't knock you down. It was so realistic, like because remember back then, that was Mike who came out like a fucking bat out of hell. The first rounds, and he was just all
yeah.
over you like the chicken pox.
That was before you went to jail.
What's that?
That was before you went to jail.
Yeah, this is prime Mike. This is 88. This 87, 87. This is 87. Yeah. Yeah.
And they don't understand because, man, everybody was playing that game. It's not everybody was playing that game,
I know.
literally.
I know.
So
Literally everybody's playing. I know. Yeah. That game was dope though.
what these guys don't understand, like when I was in college and Snoop Dogg dropped Doggy Style, man. When you walk through the hallways, like every room was playing Snoop Dogg.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. It's not like that now. They don't understand the impact these artists had. They'll never sell like they did back then.
Yeah, because there's so many different artists now.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And there's so many different avenues to hear and see new people. When we were coming up, whoever was signed by the record labels on the radio, that's all there was. Only a handful at a time. But not now. We got people going independent now, just making millions just through their own YouTube. Crazy. Crazy.
So you saying, can anybody beat Usyk?
Can they?
Mm-mm.
What up, Stay Wavy? Can anybody beat Usyk? That's the question.
The guys we got now, no.
Hmm.
Nobody
I
can
mean,
beat Usyk.
he just puts a pace on everybody. I feel like those big guys can't really handle that pace.
I mean, Tyson Fury would have a shot. He kind of came real close the first two times
Wait, how can you say that? Literally,
because he did come close.
not at all.
You don't think he came close?
No,
That first fight was close. It's just
Thank you.
a
no.
different ref would have called that in round 9.
It was but again, it was a close fight.
It was a close
You
fight.
talking about
So
Tyson Fury, the dude he beat twice. He got a good chance.
he got away.
Man.
I, I know they saying Parker deserves it, but I feel like Caballero would have a better chance of beating Usyk than Parker.
Yeah, so would Moses.
I
Oh my
think
god.
I don't think Moses is ready for that.
What the fuck?
No, I'm saying he has a better chance
Then
than
Parker?
You
Parker.
smoking, man? You been smoking.
And,
I mean, he might. I don't know.
Come on, Ryan, man.
uh,
Don't be a follower. Don't fall prey to recency bias.
You been smoking, man.
Just because this
it
dude,
wasn't me who said it, but somebody said, "Why does Parker deserve it?" And I was, what did he do to deserve it?
who
Beat a
He's
deserves
been on a
washed up
hot winning
Wilder,
streak.
beat
John
a
Wilder.
Bacoli. Bacoli just came out the buffet. and he
He
beat
did.
him up. I mean, what did he do to deserve a title shot?
That's what I'm saying. Literally
Uh,
at the buffet. That's right.
So my
Wilder,
thing is,
Jean.
Marco, if I was gonna have recency bias, wouldn't that be for Moses?
Nah, because you think that Parker's wins mean something.
I didn't say
I,
nothing about Parker.
Well, then
I
why should
mean,
you?
we could poke holes in anybody's wins. It's just he's been on a consistent winning streak.
I didn't say nothing about
Yeah,
Parker.
but him specifically, like you beat up a Wilder who stopped punching. You beat up a Zhang and a Bacoli who both didn't really throw punches and got mad fat. You beat
I
all.
was
You
about to
beat
say I
them.
seen Ruiz like recently, like some old footage of Ruiz. He was bro, that dude was different.
Yeah,
No, I mean Parker's an average heavyweight. He can't beat Usyk. I mean, come on, we. It's not even. I didn't even think he can beat him, man. I don't even want to see that fight. I mean, he he's already lost
Hey,
how many times to. He lost to Joe Joyce. I know he won some fights, but
he lost
come
to
on,
Dillian
man, beating
White too.
Usyk. Come on, man. He got no chance.
he
He's
lost
not
to
even a
Dillian.
power puncher.
He's not. He landed a good shot on Wilder in like round 8 or round 9, and Wilder just kind of took it.
So no power. He can't outbox Usyk, man. It's the only way he wins if Usyk like doesn't care about the fight, which I don't think he would do. I don't think
Yeah.
he would sleep on him.
I do recall a video of Roy Jones saying he's like out of all the heavyweights, Parker's got the best chance. I mean, I don't really agree with him, but I
I
mean,
mean,
I take Roy. I like Roy's opinion.
he might.
What? I never seen Roy say something like smart.
What?
For real?
Like dead serious.
He ain't never had anything
That's
smart.
rude. That's mad rude. Matter of fact.
Like he be on his nigga shit.
Huh?
You talking about with Floyd?
Yeah, that too, but
I take Andy Ruiz upset.
That's some bullshit.
nah, hell no. Honestly, maybe like 5 years ago, maybe he could catch him or some shit. But
I mean, if he
Nah,
lands a
because
shot,
you need footwork to
yeah,
beat
yeah.
Usyk.
But
Like,
I'm saying Ruiz was different, bro.
I mean, his hands are fast, but Usyk is coming from cruiserweight. Usyk always deals with fast
Oh
hands.
fuck.
Like,
Bro, what's up with the Joseph Parker disrespect, bro?
because he's whack.
I mean, you,
Bro, the man
Bro,
ain't lost since 2022.
I mean, how
Marco,
many?
you gonna say all that? Look, you gonna
Like
say
y'all
all
Yo,
keep
that?
bringing up old shit. Y'all keep bringing up the old
if
Joseph
Joe
Parker. The nigga
Joyce,
got better.
if
He's
Joe,
He did
better.
get better.
if Joe Joyce knocks you out, you need to get the fuck out of my face.
That's when he
But
was.
when did
That's
that
when he was
happen
decent though.
though, bruh? You bringing up a fight from goddamn when did that fight happen, bro?
Okay. All I'm saying is his
2021.
current victories, he didn't look any better. The dudes just weren't fighting back, barely fighting back. That's
You
all.
bringing but
So,
I
like, if he
mean
looked nice against Wilder, if he was
he
just throwing.
did. He did look nice
Oh my
against
God,
Wilder.
Wilder
He
wasn't
did look
throwing any
nice against
punches.
Wilder.
Wilder wasn't throwing any punches.
That's
If you're
on him.
any of you
What the
guys who
fuck?
have fought before, even if you're in a street fight, once you're fucking swinging on somebody and you see they're scared of you, or you see they're not punching, you're gonna get relaxed. You're gonna get better. You're gonna get more aggressive. That's
But
all
still,
that was.
Wilder, he was still in there with Wilder. He still respected the
But then
power
Zane
the
Alright,
stopped
entire
him.
so
fight.
Not
bet,
after
so
the
bet.
first 4 or 5 rounds. He knew Wilder wasn't throwing anything.
I'll give you that. So bet. So Zane knocks out Wilder, right? So shouldn't we give Parker credit for beating Zane? He
No,
got
Yeah,
because
dropped by
he got
Zane
up
and
off the
came back and
canvas
still
if
won.
you
twice.
go and
Twice.
look at the amount of punches Zhang threw, first off, he was at a career heavy, I believe, fat, just
That's
fucking.
not Parker's fault. Zane fat ass
No, but
came
I'm
in the ring
telling you,
fat.
no, it's not his fault. But it's not his. None of it's his fault. But to me, that takes away from the victory because Zhang wasn't throwing any punches and he was all out of shape. To
Okay.
me, it matters if these dudes were actually fighting and Parker, shows his skill, his speed, his IQ, something. He's just beating up on dudes who aren't throwing back, and he's getting every round. He gets more and more gassed. Oh, fuck! I guess I got nothing coming at me. Let
But
me
but but let's be
slam on the
honest though.
gas.
At the time, everybody was saying Big Bang Zhang is like the real deal. You feel me?
They were,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then Martin Bacoli, they was saying he was they was
They
saying this
do.
nigga was the next George Foreman. I thought
they
that was
did
capped
say
up.
that.
This nigga the
That
next
was
George
disrespectful.
Foreman.
That's disrespectful.
Right.
It
Now I
is
know
disrespectful.
Bacoli came in fat, but let's be honest, he always comes in the fights fat. always. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
this fat though. He
But
was
not
really
that fat.
career
Yeah,
high.
not
Yeah,
that
Yeah, he was
fat.
really fat.
Career high. And if you
yeah.
look at
Nigga
the
was
amount
looking
of
like
punches,
big worm.
let me see something. Okay, let's do this. Wilder versus Parker punch stats. Let's see, CompuBox. Here we go. Deontay Wilder output way down and lost to Parker. Total punches. Where's total? Total punches. I hate when it does one round. Here we go. Final punch stat. Wilder threw. Why do they do that? They don't do all of them. They break it down between total punches, body. All right. Wilder threw. Wow. So much less. He threw 40, 50, 60, 70, around 80 total. Zhang threw like 150. No, excuse me, almost 200 punches. I mean, he fucking doubled his output. He wasn't throwing any punches. None.
Well. Let's be real. Wilder is always looking for that right hand. He like if you look at his fights against Ortiz, he was losing that fight before he got the KO. He's always just looking for the right hand. You know what I'm saying? Throwing a punch here and there.
Yeah, but
Wilder's not a
but
big output.
you know the difference
Boxer
though.
as far
You
as
know the
punches.
difference between how he used to look and how he looked. Here we go. Zhang and Parker. Yeah, Parker. I mean, out landed him by 50 to 100 punches too. These dudes weren't. Zhang threw more than Wilder though, but not much.
Yeah. Hey Marco, not to cut you off. LR9 is trolling, right? He's trolling, right?
What do you say?
Andy Ruiz can upset Usyk.
He's Mexican, man. He supports his peoples.
Andy Ruiz hasn't looked good since that first Joshua fight. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think
he couldn't even beat Big Baby. I think he lost that fight.
Didn't Chris Arreola drop him?
Yeah, I think Ariel did drop him.
Arreola, I remember watching that and going, "That's crazy."
Yeah, but to finish my point, listen, I'm not saying Joseph Parker is the best boxer in the heavyweight division, but if we're talking about what you've done lately, then he deserves a shot against Usyk, bro. I mean, besides Usyk, you know, he's been on the best run at heavyweight. You know, Daniel Dubois, he had his rematch, he lost again. So the thing is, Joseph Parker never fought Usyk before. So we don't know how he's gonna look against him. You know, styles make fights. Maybe his style right now could possibly get the upset and beat Usyk. We're not gonna know until they get in the ring. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, at least let the nigga get his chance. It's like everybody just automatically thinks he's gonna lose when the man's on the winning streak. He hasn't lost in a couple years. That's all I'm trying to say. You feel me?
That's fair.
I
But
mean,
you do have to look at who he's beaten, though.
I mean,
he got done dirty. He did get done dirty because Dubois pulled out on him. We know Dubois was faking one of the bigger fight. That would have been good if he beat Dubois. So he got done dirty. So, but
I'm gonna be honest with y'all though, bro. Like I think Parker's gonna get knocked out by Fabio Worley, bro. Fabio Worley is the real deal, bro. He's underrated. That dude got power. So I don't even think I think he's gonna lose, and that's gonna mess up his chances of fighting Usyk. But if he could beat Fabio Worley, I might throw some bread on Parker to get that upset. Even though it's highly unlikely, I would just throw money just to do it. Throw $10, $20, you feel me? But
Zhang knocked Parker down twice, and I just know after round 8, Zhang was shot. And Fabio's got way better conditioning than Zhang.
I think Wardley kind of reminds me a little bit of Joe Joyce. Better, but similar kind of like.
He still got Parker out of there.
Bro, hey, it's funny because like when you look at Joe Joyce's like recent fights, you would never think he knocked out Parker, bro. Because like he's like a complete shell of himself now. He's like mad slow. You don't see power.
He's always been slow to me. I don't know why you think it's just starting now. He's always been slow to me.
It's because he doesn't have his chin anymore. He can't.
Yeah,
he doesn't
you
have
talking
that
about?
punch.
After that fight,
You talking about a guy who just said, "Hit me in the face." Yo, he literally let people punch him in the face. It was crazy.
Oh,
Joe Joyce. You watch them fights? He's just letting people hit him.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it.
Yeah,
I remember watching Teddy Atlas. Teddy Atlas said Joyce would beat Joshua a few years ago.
Oh hell nah.
Teddy Atlas just don't like Anthony Joshua though.
That'd be a good fight for AJ next though for his comeback fight coming off that loss.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. AJ, I don't even know what's next for him.
He could have won that fight against Dubois. He just got too reckless, man. He got too reckless, too excited. He could have won that fight.
Yo, were you watching with your own eyeballs? That motherfucker had his hands down. He was making rookie mistakes. He did not want to be in there.
Yeah, he was. That was the most reckless I ever seen AJ in a fight. I never seen him that reckless.
Hey, when your trainer tell you, hey, just go out there and see what happens, you know you get knocked out.
The trainer said that?
Yes, he did.
Yo, DeMarcus, where are you from?
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Louisiana. All right. I got food poisoning in New Orleans a couple years ago.
What, for some crawfish or something?
We went to some, that tourist crappy, whatever, French Quarter. Went to some restaurant there, and I don't know. Me and my wife both. We were just shitting our brains out the whole time we were there. It was ruined the whole trip. Huh?
What did you get?
We got different shit too. That's why I don't understand why we both got it. It must have been in something that the place kind of seemed dirty, but in that area, this better than anybody. There's a lot of really old historic buildings. So we're trying to chalk it up like, it's just old, but it kind of seemed dirty because there's a difference between old and dirty. This seemed like it was both.
Did you go to Bourbon?
Yeah.
Did it smell like vomit?
It smelled like it smells like the East Village where I grew up in New York City.
Okay, yeah, that's what it smelled like.
Yeah, it was it was a bunch of idiots like with the fucking beads and look, I'm fucking in my late 40s, like I'm too old for that shit now. If I was younger and I was out there, it might be fun, but I'm too old.
Bourbon's just the tourist spot, but you can have a good time in New Orleans. Sorry you got food poisoning.
I appreciate it. Yeah, luckily it wasn't like, at least we weren't puking, but we were like couldn't stop shitting or like really fatigued like that. That's the worst part where you're just like you feel
dehydrated and everything.
Yeah, you don't have the strength to walk around. That was the worst part of it.
What did I walk into?
Did you order some spicy shit, Marco? Like some
it wasn't the type of food. Like food poisoning, if you know anything about it, it's just bacteria that could grow in anything. This wasn't an upset stomach. That's different. Hot food will give you an upset stomach if you don't have, if you don't eat it. No. Food poisoning is when
that's when you're like throwing up and shit.
Yeah, throwing up and diarrhea. Yep, and that's from just people not going to the bathroom, not washing their hands, and serving the food, that kind of shit. So yeah, fucked up. Or you could if you leave seafood out long enough, like in room temperature, bacteria start growing on it. Like that's why certain foods have to be refrigerated or cooked very well. Like if you don't cook it very well, it doesn't kill the bacteria and you'll get sick.
Yep.
So anyway, what's up, Fun Truck?
What's going on? What's the topic?
Food poisoning and diarrhea. I'm just kidding.
Only in Mexico.
Yeah. Yep. You said it. I mean, I remember I went to college. I was on the University of Arizona boxing team, as most of you know. So Arizona borders Nogales, Mexico. And I also was fucking with this girl who lived in San Diego, and that borders Tijuana. So I went to both of those, and I remember everybody was like, "You can't even use ice in Mexico because that'll get you." Like they said, the water there. Forget about drinking a glass. Don't even use the ice; it'll get you sick. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they said.
God damn.
Yeah. So I didn't. I was just bottled water. That's it. I'm like, I ain't getting sick. I remember that too. You can go to a pharmacy there and you don't need a prescription. You can buy whatever you want. And I remember like a lot of the Americans would like buy, pills, like whatever, painkillers, Adderall, and and then bring them over to the States and sell them.
Yeah. I go give me some steroids here and there. Go give me some get some Ostarine. I go grab my Ostarine from over there.
See, Alan, that's why you lost your hair, bro. Them steroids, bro.
Hey, no shade on the bald people, please. Us bald brothers need to be left alone. Because guess what, Wavy? Yeah. This is your ghost of Christmas future right here.
Hey, I mean, I'm about to be 29 this month, and I still got a full head of hair.
Yeah, you're probably good then. That's generally when you'll start. That's when I start seeing my shit. Just a little bit in my late 20s and then early 30s, it was pieced out.
My corners got thin a little bit, but when I grow my hair out, you can't see it at all. It's only when I cut my hair low. My corners is like a little light.
And there's also a difference. Stop showing off your hair, Fun Truck. We got it. You have a nice head of hair.
I was going to say, what about your dad? Because my dad has a full head of hair.
No, it's they say it's the mother's side. That's what they say. There's no absolute data linked to this being factual, but they say it's on the mother's side. So if your grandfather on your mother's side was bald, but but there's also normal like receding. So like none of us are going to have the exact same hairline when we're, in our 50 or 60. It recedes a little bit, but that's normal. This what I have isn't normal. That's just balding. There's a difference.
When did you officially go bald? Like,
when did I start shaving?
Yeah.
Or when did I start see it going piecing out?
When you shave and like accept bald.
35 maybe 34, 35.
Man, you start balding like late.
Yeah, that's
I don't
late,
think
man.
it's late, like, because I would see it and then I would always try and like, I'm in denial. I'm like, oh, my hairline was always kind of high because us white people, you guys like black people and Puerto Ricans, their fucking hairlines are straight. That shit looks dope. Us white people, we all have this shit where it goes up like
that Vegeta shit. Yeah,
that's how white people's hair is. So I always just thought to myself, oh, I just have a high one. But then as I started looking at pictures, I'm like, well, it's getting a lot higher, so I might need to accept this.
You want to hope?
Yeah.
So, whatever. What's up, Shelton? Shelton's bald too.
What's going on?
Mark,
I saw the thumbnail.
All right.
Like Joshua, what was his name? We know he can't beat Usyk.
No, that we definitely know. I don't think anybody's gonna beat Usyk. Don't be surprised if Tyson Fury fights him a third time and beats him, though. I'm telling you, don't be surprised.
Oh man,
what has Tyson Fury been doing?
Actually, would be
drinking.
Marco, that's the definition of surprise. I would be surprised because Usyk beat him twice.
Barely though. The first fight was super close.
No, it wasn't.
Hell no.
It's in your
Besides
head,
the
man.
one round where he got knocked around the ring, you didn't tell me the rest of the fight was close.
No, actually, Tyson was winning the first 8 rounds, and I thought he was on God mode.
There you go.
He definitely lost round 2.
So fun truck. If he lost
7 and 8,
if he won the first 8, then even with the 8-10-8 fight, it's still a draw.
Nah, he lost round 1 and he lost round 2.
He did lose round 1. 3. I remember that.
Yeah.
You have a good memory.
But Marco
took over 3 to like.
Jump in the fucking room.
Domination.
Took over.
Shane and Mo, jump in. Say it again.
Tyson's uppercut to Usyk, like being a tall guy and landing that right uppercut, is like super impressive.
Yeah, he hurt him with that uppercut and a body shot. He hurt him a couple times in that first fight.
Right, because he's like almost like scooping water with it, and
but like, why didn't he employ a little bit more of what he did to Wilder in the second and third fight? Lean on him, use your size. He was just
because
he didn't try.
No, because Wilder is not a technical boxer. Usyk has great feet and great technical ability. You got to know, Marco, you're a boxer.
You might be right.
You can't lean on everybody. You can lean on the guys with low IQ.
I get you, but he didn't even try. If he would have tried and it didn't work, fine. But he didn't even try. He was on some like I'm gonna box on my toes, Larry Holmes type shit.
Well, I told everybody.
I agree.
I told everybody before the fight what's gonna happen is because Tyson Fury does move fluidly, but Tyson Fury still needs to set his feet to punch. And when he sets up to throw a punch, Usyk's not gonna be there. He's not gonna be there. When he was set, Usyk would move. When he was set, Usyk would move. The thing that beat Fury and the thing that beat Joshua was Usyk's movement. His movement is too much for them to compete with. They can't compete with his movement.
Yeah. Shane, bring your ass on up in
Wilder's
here.
biggest mistake is that he put all that weight on, and it made him slower, hurt his conditioning.
Yup.
So.
And in the last fight, I think he came in too thin. I think it was like 209. Like, what are you doing?
But Wilder, but see what happened. People forget that Wilder started when he was 20. So by the time he became prominent and champion, he was already like 32, 33. What happened to Wilder is Wilder got old. Wilder's 41 years old. Wilder got old.
I mean, he got some cowhide bounced off his fucking melon.
Yeah,
he got that.
Yeah,
that's the only fight. Think about it. The only competitive fights he was in were the Ortiz fights and the Fury fights. The rest of the fights was gimmies.
Right.
The rest of those fights were gimmies.
Well, he aged in the ring. He didn't age out of the ring. Fury took about 10 years off his life.
Agreed.
But he was
Maybe
already
more.
old when he got the Fury. When he got the Fury, he's already like 35, 36.
Nah,
He's already old.
he was the most dangerous heavyweight. He was, forget about arguably, he was the most dangerous pugilist in all of boxing. Right, going
Against
into that
who? Wait,
period.
wait, Marco. Against who?
Everybody he fought.
Dudes was scared to fight Wilder, man.
I don't
Who
like
was
that
in
narrative.
I don't
dudes?
think so.
Sheldon, don't
No,
do
no,
that. Don't do that. He
fighters
fought
never
Oh,
scared.
man.
Yeah.
He fought
Who was the only
everybody in his
wait.
everybody in the division.
Name the top 10 heavyweights that he fought. You can only name 2.
We're going to do this. I've
No,
said this
first
You can only
1,000
name
times.
2.
Hold on. I've said this 1,000 times. I'll say it again. Knockouts don't have to be against great fighters. Getting a
Yes, they do.
knockout it doesn't. It's very hard, right? Especially knocking out every person you faced. It's never been done in the history of the heavyweight division ever.
Right. I get it.
So I don't
And
want to hear who is it. Okay, maybe it's not a
first
lot of
off-
great fighters, but that's such a hard thing to do. The degree of difficulty is through the fucking roof. People don't realize
first
that.
off,
I respect Wilder for the fact that he came in at 20 and what he did in the little 12, 13 years he was in boxing will probably never be equal. Because most
first off,
guys, by the time they become the heavyweight champion, they've been in boxing for 20, 25 plus years.
Listen, Mo, what Berlanga did was unheard of. I think it's a record. 16 knockouts all in the first round. That's a record.
on,
but we're not
That's
talking.
matchmaking, though.
Wilder was exact, and 16 is way different than 42, and at the championship level, Berlanga was literally fighting just big difference.
Yeah,
What you got to remember is that this kid started at 20, and what he did with his run in boxing will probably never be equal. I respect that, but I just don't like when people want to say he's the top 15 or top 20 heavyweight all the time. No, he's not.
No,
he's not that.
No, he's the top power puncher, top 3 power punchers of all time, but that's not as an actual fighter.
Man, Wilder, even during his so-called domination, he was leaking. Like you can watch him and he's like, okay, this dude is gonna get hurt if he fight the right opponent. And for me, he didn't fight everybody because he didn't fight his number one contemporary at the time, which was Anthony Joshua. So if you didn't fight your number one guy, just like Boots has to fight Virgil Ortiz, you have to fight your number one
but he fought
contemporary.
Fury at least. He fought Fury. There was 2 number ones. It was Joshua and Fury. He fought one of the 2. So that
but
nobody thought Fury was number one until he came back. Nobody thought that.
Until he beat Wilder.
Nobody thought that. When Fury was out, 400 pounds, fighting Cephas Fury, and nobody thought Fury was a threat. Come on, Marco.
But no. But
nobody thought that.
Nobody had Fury. Nobody had Fury and AJ as a fight that you wanted to see. Everybody wanted to see AJ versus Deontay Wilder. No one wanted to see Wilder versus Fury. That fight came out of nowhere. It was born. You know what I mean? Some people
nobody wanted to see Wilder versus Fury 1. Nobody wanted to see that.
I know. No, that's what I'm saying. Nobody wanted to see that. Everybody wanted to see
nobody wanted to see Wilder versus Fury 1. They thought it was a cherry pick.
And really, they was.
And it was a cherry pick that went wrong. That's what it was.
Bro, I still want to see AJ and Wilder.
Now, once he cherry picked, when he cherry picked Fury, and the performance Fury put on, that made Fury back relevant. But before that first Wilder fight, Fury wasn't relevant, and you know it. Nobody was thinking about that dude.
That's not true because Fury was a lineal, so he was still lineal no matter what.
Nobody was thinking about him, Alan. Nobody was thinking about that
Why
dude.
do you say that?
Honestly,
that's not true.
Before the first Wilder fight, nobody was thinking about that.
That's not true. There was a lot of questions. Can this
they thought that was they thought Wilder. Listen, they thought Wilder cherry picked him.
Dude, you're
That's what they thought.
But you're.
I don't remember that.
You're speaking from a domestic perspective. I mean, Fury was like big time overseas, globally.
I don't live overseas, so I can't speak to what's happening overseas. I'm telling you what's happening over here. And over here, everybody thought it was a cherry pick.
Like there's a bigger world out there. Like there was always criticism.
I understand. Look, I get all that. I've been around the world twice. I get all that. What I'm telling you is, when the fight was made, everybody thought the fight was a cherry pick because Fury had been out for so long. He was on drugs. He was 400 pounds, and he fought 2 bums.
I don't remember
Fury
that.
and some other bum in the ring.
I don't remember. You're saying everybody, you maybe, but not. That wasn't the narrative I remember hearing.
Yeah, come on, man. But I
Man,
mean, you
I
can put
was
this, like
surprised
my
how
man
many
CJ say, you can put the
Americans.
sauce on it. That's cool. You can put the sauce on it.
Where's
Nah,
CJ?
but Sheldon, you forgot, bro. Like when the first fight happened, like a lot of Americans was going for. I remember the Undertaker was picking the Undertaker and The Rock was picking Tyson Fury. I was like, y'all niggas is American and y'all going for this dude from the UK over Wilder. I found that very weird, but a lot of dudes was going for Fury because he was the more technical boxer. You know what I'm saying? Not a majority, but
I mean, I think most of us thought, Fury was literally like Drago, like what he touches, he destroys. Like that's what he was back
Oh
then.
my God.
yeah, I'm
We're
telling
talking
you,
about
like I
Hey,
Wilder,
that's
right?
too
remember,
much sauce,
I
bro.
couldn't
That's too much
understand it.
sauce
That's
right
how
there.
he.
Ain't nobody
What do
talking
you
about
mean? When you knock out he knocked
He's
out
talking. He
every
meant Wilder.
single person he fought, knocked them all out.
I don't even know those
I
guys he
definitely
was
thought
knocking
Wilder was
out,
gonna
so I can't speak.
knock out Fury.
Who I'm supposed to talk
That
about?
damn referee
Severn?
ain't taking.
And he almost did knock out Fury, if you guys
Yeah,
remember
that damn
correctly.
referee taking 20 years to do the 10 count, bro. I'm like, come on, man. Don't do this to my dog, bro.
Fury woke up. Fury so fucking got up like Dracula, like.
Yeah, channeled the Undertaker
But I
and
will
just sat
say,
up. I'm like, come
Do I
on.
do I
I will
supposed to
say
be hype
this.
about him knocking out 50-year-old Ortiz? That's the
I will
bird.
say this
Nah,
though.
that fight was dope.
Ortiz was a good
After
boxer, bro.
At that
after the
But he
time,
second
was
fight, after
75 years
Fury
old.
Wilder 2, and he decided to make up all those excuses, I lost all respect for Wilder.
of
I was
course.
done with it.
And Ortiz was.
Yeah.
But
By the way, Alan, I was at the Ortiz fight, the one where Wilder knocked.
oh
I was
really?
He
at
was
that fight.
he was
Oh
outboxing. I'm
wow.
going to say that.
And he was beating him,
Yeah,
and the round
Yep.
right before Wilder knocks
He
him
was
out,
he
he
hurt.
hurt.
almost had Wilder out. He had him hurt,
Yeah,
Yep.
but
yeah.
he was
Yeah.
38 at the time. Ortiz was still in his prime at that time.
Man, he was. That's what he told y'all. The dude,
Yeah, okay,
man,
maybe
Ortiz about 6 years
You
old
gotta
right now.
remember,
he's like Sonny Liston.
Yoel Romero came out right after that fight. He said, look, I'm 45. I went
Are you
to
talking
the
about the
same
MMA
school
dude, right?
with this guy, and this guy's older than me.
They say
That's what
Ortiz went to
Yoel
school with
Romero said.
Jesus.
His countryman said that. Said this guy's. I'm 45 and he's older than me.
They say Ortiz went to school with Rocky Marciano.
But I lost all respect for him after the second fight, but I gained all the respect back after that third fight. He got my respect back because
Really?
Wilder put it all
Did you
on
like
him.
what he did at the end of
laid
the
it out
fight,
there.
where he refused to
He
shake?
laid it out there. Oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that, but I wasn't surprised because that's the same guy who said his water was poisoned and he had a dent in his head because Fury had egg weight.
Oh,
so
that was
anybody
more.
that would say that,
was-
I'm not surprised that they wouldn't shake a man's hand. I mean,
But he
I
actually
feel like
he has no
Wilder,
integrity.
Fury, and
a
AJ
dent
have
in
been
his
sore
head, though. He
losers.
actually showed a picture of it.
I mean, so what? Like that could be. Who the
If
fuck knows?
you wrapped egg weights in your hand and then put on a boxing glove and try to punch somebody, you know what you do? You destroy your hand.
It's ridiculous.
You break every bone in your hand.
And by the way, the skull is not malleable. If there's a dent in it, it's broken. So I don't know what that was, but come on. You don't hit somebody.
Hey,
What
remember,
happened to
Marco,
wasn't Wilder filing
we still waiting for the
lawsuit about that?
autopsy, bro. Remember the autopsy's supposed to happen?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I thought he was filing a lawsuit and it just disappeared. We just never heard about
Well,
it.
you can't file a lawsuit without the autopsy, bro.
Right. I don't know, man. Wilder was saying the suit is his.
The autopsy is, right, Marco?
Too heavy.
Why are you talking about autopsy? Nobody died.
Well, that's what he said. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna bring out. I got paperwork from the autopsy, and I'm gonna show the proof."
That's what he said.
Autopsies happen. That's what Wilder said. And we're like, bro,
Right.
autopsies happen when you're dead, buddy.
I will say this though. I did find it strange how, and nobody really talks about this. I found it strange how, like, when Fury fought Wilder the second and third time, it's like all of a sudden, like, Fury became a knockout artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, before that, he was just like a technical boxer.
Nah,
People was calling him like pillow hands.
You
like,
know what happened?
Nah.
Well, he
Maybe.
learned.
Maybe you know what happened.
Learned.
He brought
Tell
in
him, Marco. Tell him.
Sugar Hill Stewart. That's why.
That Kronk gym.
No, what happened? Really, what happened was he learned in the 12th round of that first fight. Oh, if I step to this guy,
Nah.
it takes
It
the
was,
power
I'm telling
away.
you, Sugar Hill
Nah,
completely changed him around to turn over in his punches.
Fury figured him out. The same thing will happen.
He figured him out.
Canelo
I still say Fury figured him out in that 12th round. He figured him out.
If Canelo fights Bud again,
Oh, that's
trust me.
bullshit.
Trust me, he figured them out. That's all it is. Timing knocks guys out. It's not all about brute strength all the time. You got to think timing. You know what I mean? You got to think about IQ. I mean, Fury he was hitting that dude on a button, laying on him,
Where's Wilder's
breaking him
power,
down.
Marco? You're pro, Marco. Where's Wilder's power at? It's on the end of his
Back.
punch. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
So, what do you do with a guy who has power at the end of his punch? You take the
Stay
space
close.
away.
Stay close.
You get in
Smother.
close. And that's what Fury did. He rushed him.
Figured
He
him out.
stayed in his chest.
Leaned
Yeah.
on him.
Figured him out.
Well,
He figured him out.
He also leaned that extra 60-pound weight advantage on him.
Like my man Alex said. Like my man Alex said.
Legs?
He figured him out. He
They look
figured
like
him out.
chopsticks. He has chopsticks for legs. Chopsticks. So, you know.
Yeah, Fury
I don't
figured him
care.
out. That's what happened.
Yeah, you can make any excuse you want to. Wilder was getting knocked out regardless.
You know, it's funny because after that fight, I thought to myself, Fury could prove in time, I thought, to be one of the greatest ever. And only because his size. He's like, now, let me finish before you say, oh, what are you crazy? Because at the time, it's like he's a cheat code, like 6'9", he can dance like Ali, he can now have power with Sugar Hill. I was like, and he has a chin. I'm like, this guy's a fucking cheat code.
And he got man titties.
And then he
He's
fights
still boxing.
Ngannou, and all that goes in the fucking 3-point shot in the garbage can.
I remember I was at the gym and this dude that actually boxed.
Well, you got to remember.
Fury was the greatest.
You got to also
ever.
remember this, too.
Who said that?
He was living a good
guy
life,
that
number
boxed, but
one.
I was like, Lennox Lewis knocks out Tyson Fury, but
He was living a good life, number one. Number two, you think he actually took Francis Ngannou seriously? You think he did?
No, he didn't. But still, hold on. Let me read this super chat from our Boricua Hermano HLD. Wow, I'm trying to read it like him. Wilder was a fucking manufactured champion for the fucking American sucker. All right, I can't do it. That was a bad attempt at my HLD impression. Wilder was a WBC manufactured champion made for the American suckers. Puerto Rico is part of America, Chief, who also believed in Paul Bunyan, aka Marco, and lollipops. Was that like a liquor? I don't get what that's supposed to mean, but okay, cool.
Yeah, Wilder was definitely a manufactured champion.
I started watching him in 08, 09 when he was on. You remember when he was on Showbox New Generation?
Who was that?
Wilder. Remember Wilder was on Showbox at first.
Yeah.
I remember starting watching him. And the one thing I said consistently way back then, I said, if they ever put this dude in the ring with somebody who can box, they're going to knock him out.
Yep.
Yeah, Wilder was an Olympian, Joaquin. A gold medalist. No, bronze. Excuse me, bronze. Hence the bronze bomber. Yeah. And that's impressive. The motherfucker started fighting at 21. I think he was delivering.
He started fighting, and in a year he was an Olympic bronze medal in 1 year. So you got to give him credit for that. You got to give him credit for that. Power. And he's athletic as hell. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't just act like the man was just straight dog shit, bro. Like he
wasn't a good boxer.
Wilder should go to the Hall of Fame, man.
Why are you?
He will.
The Burn fight.
He will because he got 10. He got 10 straight title defenses. He got 10 straight title defenses. He will go to the Hall of Fame. He will.
But I agree with you, bro. When he stepped up his level of competition, he pretty much got exposed. You know what I'm saying? But if you think about it, if he would have fought AJ instead of Fury, and he knocked out AJ, that whole narrative would be different.
It might have given him more confidence too.
Right.
I don't think he would have beat AJ.
I do.
At the time, because don't forget, at the time, Wilder was undefeated, knocked everybody out. AJ had been dropped by Klitschko, beaten by Ruiz. At the time, I think most of us thought, because look, Wilder is literally one of the only punchers in history to, and when I'm saying literally here, not just figuratively speak, literally only has to land one shot. And statistically, every fighter lands one shot. So it was just a matter of time with him because he carried that power into the 12th round. So we thought, he's going to touch Joshua. He's going to touch him at some point. And he's going to fucking fold like origami.
Here's the thing, though. I don't see one era of Wilder beating Klitschko. Not one.
AJ was going to break him in half. Let's stop playing.
That's why they didn't fight.
I don't know. Hold on. You're talking the 41-year-old Klitschko or young Klitschko?
Both.
No,
I
the
don't
young
care what
Klitschko.
I don't care what Klitschko
That's
did.
why Shelly
Every level
Finkel
would have beat him.
didn't let him fight Klitschko. That's why
They
Shelly
were
Finkel kept him away from Klitschko
Wilder was under
because
the
he knew
protection plan, guys. I mean,
Nah,
Shelton's
bro.
100%
Klitschko would
right.
take him out.
Fight with AJ.
Shelton was 100% right since the get. The guy was a manufactured champion. He is and besides with Shelton, they forget him. No, Wilder's still the biggest piece of shit. You forgot what he did to fucking our Olympic boy? You forgot what he did to him? How he accused him of fucking poisoning him and fucking up his career and his legacy?
Mark Breland.
Yeah, Breland.
Breland,
sucker shit.
fuck
That was
Wilder. Fuck him. That fag.
I agree with you. I thought those excuses, but you know what it showed me crazier than anything, guys? There was a whole army of motherfuckers who were backing those
Oh
excuses.
yeah,
Man, Wilder
Crazy
could, bro. If Mark
motherfucker.
Breland didn't throw in the towel, Wilder could have died in that ring, bro. He was taking a beat.
I'm with you.
Ear was bleeding.
I'm with
It
you.
was bad, bro.
And he doesn't regret to this day. He does not regret that he threw in the towel, even after being thrown through the mud and all these assholes who believe in the what you want to call him, the Black Panther of the day, because that's what he was fucking being pushed on
Hey,
as
HLD.
panels. You know, fuck
HLD.
him.
Do you remember what Buddy McGirt said, right?
What?
Help me out.
He
Because I'm
said, "I
pissed
wish
off
I
right now,
had
bro.
thrown
You
in the
motherfucker.
towel." He said, "I would have rather them be mad at me that night than now they're mad at me forever.
What are
I
you
should have
talking
threw the
about?
towel."
Maxim, whatever his name is?
Yeah, he said, "I should have threw the
Stopped the
towel."
fight. He stopped the
I should have
fight.
thrown it.
He stopped the fight.
He-
Maxim. He still passed.
But he should have stopped it earlier. We thought everybody who watched that fight, at least when I watched the fight, he should have stopped that fight a round or two earlier. That guy had no chance to win.
He still might have died.
He had no
but-
chance.
Wilder was done, man. He was done. He was done.
You know,
He
and
probably would have died if that fight didn't get stopped.
and the narratives that was being carried in the no, bro, that man is a disgusting piece of shit, and you can see about everything how he carries himself within his family, with his own brother, and all that. Man, fuck that dude. He got no legacy. Fuck him. Simple as that.
You're
I'm
right.
putting a lot of sauce on it, but
I'm throwing all
that
the
was,
sauce. Tabasco sauce. You could throw on some chipotle sauce. You
The
could throw
problem
in some
is-
everything
The
on
problem is he holds that distinction that
Some
nobody's
soy
ever
sauce.
that nobody holds except him.
it.
So
Man,
that's
he
what
was
we're
fed a
doing.
whole bunch of tomato cans. You're the only sucker on the planet with that bullshit.
Whatever you want to say, but it's a
The
fact.
guy was a globetrotter, just like
Nobody.
fucking Tank Davis. Just like Tank
Nobody
Davis.
has ever knocked out.
Another Tank.
No. Wait, hold on. The difference between
The guy's a
Tank
piece
and
of shit as far
Wilder
as
is
a human
Wilder
being.
wanted
His
to
character's
fight, but
trash,
Wilder
but
tried
what
to
he
pick a fight
did
with AJ.
is what he
You
did.
can't, but you can't
Yeah,
blame Wilder for
he did.
AJ and Eddie Hearn not making the
He was
fight
fed a
happen.
whole bunch of tomato cans, just like Tank Davis. That was,
No, bro,
how big a bunch of a suckers are you guys, bro?
Bro,
I'm telling
I
you.
agree
Hey,
with you,
man.
but you can't compare Wilder to Tank because Tank doesn't want those fights. Wilder wanted to fight AJ.
Man, if he wanted it, he could have had it.
Bro,
If he
Eddie
wanted
Hearn
it,
was
he could
literally
have had it.
stopping it from happening.
There's
bro.
a lot of
You are
fighters. Hold on.
the WBC
There's a lot of
American world champion. You get to fight whoever the fuck you
Bro,
want.
There's a lot
somebody
of
don't wanna fight
champions.
you
Hold
because they
on.
scared they're not
There's a
gonna
lot
fight
of
you, bro.
champions
Period.
in history that came up in a weaker kind of era, right? There's a lot that just happens, and none of them did what Wilder did. None of
Because
them.
none of them were spoon fed this bad.
Oh my
I'd
god.
say Wilder's resume is kind of trash.
Are you guys going here?
Wilder's resume is
I wouldn't
not
say
good.
trash, but it's not good. Yeah, I'm with you.
Bro,
I mean,
it's
okay,
trash.
personally, I rank especially a great heavyweight by their like third best win. If your third best win is a great fighter, you're probably a great fighter. I don't even know who Wilder's third best win is.
Look, people try to say that about Roy. I mean, Roy did beat Hopkins and Tony early, but other than that, there's no big names. But it's like, it doesn't
John
matter.
Ruiz.
You still saw
John
what he did.
John Ruiz,
Marco,
John
you
Ruiz is considered one of the weakest bitch-ass Puerto Rican heavyweight champions of all time.
still a heavyweight though.
He's
One of the
That's still a
weakest. So
heavyweight.
that's
He's the greatest, man.
right, but I'm saying that's not a great name, and detractors of Roy would say that. Well, Ruiz is the worst one. Why didn't he fight Holyfield? It's like he's a fucking light heavyweight. That's why.
I mean, so Luis
Marco, you be putting too much
Ortiz
sauce on.
and
Yeah.
and who
This
else?
power stuff's too much sauce on it, man.
So
Roy
what?
Jones
Luis
is just
Ortiz
better.
and who
Yeah,
else?
because
But
I
see,
mean,
the difference when you bring up Roy Jones,
you argue.
when you bring up
Riley got
Roy,
power,
the
man.
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
but see,
No,
when
I'm
you bring up
saying
Roy, the difference is you can look at Roy, you can see it.
The
You can
talent.
see the knockouts.
You can see he was just
The
better
knockouts
than
are
them dudes.
impressive. Roy was way better.
Them
Of course.
dudes had no chance. None of them. They had no chance
Yo,
against Roy.
Yo, Shelton, I'm still waiting on goofball Tay Jones who supply us with that with that autopsy. You know what I mean? And the drug test
Yeah, he
reports and all
can't.
that.
But we can't
I'm still
we'll
waiting
never,
for that, Tay. I'm still waiting for that.
We'll never
I
get
mean,
the information,
come on, man.
HOD, because we can't get it until we get the autopsy, bro. The
So we
autopsy
gotta
has
wait
to
till
happen first.
we're gonna have to wait till he I'm not wishing this on him, but we gotta wait till he passes away to get an autopsy, I guess, huh? That's the only way you're gonna get an autopsy report. Like what the fuck?
Man, power is the most
Breland, bro,
overrated
I have no
attribute at the
respect for him,
highest
bro.
level, man.
I have no
That was what?
respect for him.
Hold on, what'd you
You
say?
said what? I said power is the most overrated attribute at the elite level.
What? Why?
Power. It because once you get to the elite level, if you can't box, you're not going to be able to utilize that power.
Wilder did.
Overrated.
Wilder did.
But
You
who
know
did
how
he
many hard
beat that was
hitters?
elite? Who did he beat that was
Oh, we're
elite?
talking about elite. No, he was successful. He
I
beat
said at
everybody.
the
He put
elite
his-
level. At the elite level, you know.
There was no elite heavyweights around. You gotta remember that too, bro.
Somebody
There
explain
were
this
no
to me.
guys.
There were no elite heavyweights when Wilder was running through the division. There were no elite guys.
Somebody
Everybody
explain
that
this.
Joshua
We all can understand a boxer losing his punch resistance. Obviously, we seen that through a lot of guys who gotten their asses whooped just like Wilder has. But what the fuck does that have to do with his power? It disappeared after Fury.
It did.
Yeah, because Fury exposed that all you got to do is stay close and he
Nah,
can't
it
land
was
that
his
right
head.
hand.
I think it was
AJ
his
and
head,
Wilder
guys.
came up around the
You
same
guys don't
time,
understand.
and AJ's resume is way better.
Bro, it was
than Wilder's.
manufactured.
You don't understand what it's like for Wilder, like somebody like him, to knock out everybody, think he's on top of the world, and then get his ass whooped. His CPU glitched and started fucking restarting, and
his
he didn't know how to handle it.
Hey,
Bro,
everybody,
Joshua
we
didn't know how to
wish
handle
we have a
the
Wilder.
Usyk loss the
Wilder
second
provided a
time.
lot of entertainment.
He did.
I mean, he wasn't.
That's what
I
I'm
didn't say he was
saying.
great, but we wish we had a Wilder now. We wish it.
We've
I
all
don't.
seen this stuff.
I don't.
You know what
Dude
Wilder
don't.
was? Let me tell you
and we
something.
just shit on
Let me
their
tell you
whole
something,
career and
fellas.
act like
This
they
is what
didn't
Wilder
One at a
provide
was.
time.
anything
One
to
at
the
a
sport.
time. One at a time.
That's my whole thing. Like,
Let me
What'd
tell
you
you
say?
something, fellas. This
Say
is
it
what
again,
Wilder
Wavy.
was.
Hold on, we didn't hear Wavy. Say it again from the beginning. I didn't
yeah,
hear
like I think that's the problem with boxing. Like boxing fans as a whole, it's like when a dude steps up and loses, all of a sudden you don't give him no props. He's
Yeah,
trash.
he's
He doesn't
garbage now.
shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Resume
like give
sucked,
this
he's
man his
garbage.
respect, bro.
Yep.
Like Gervonta Davis, that's a whole different story. He actually doesn't want to fight the elite guys. Wilder stepped in the ring with the elite guys, win, lose,
Stop
or
it,
draw.
bro. No, he
He
didn't.
stepped in that ring.
No, he
To
didn't.
just shit on his whole career,
No,
like
he didn't.
that's
No, he
some pussy
didn't.
shit, bro.
He didn't fucking fight versus anybody worthy of contention.
Bro, he tried to fight
Besides Fury.
AJ.
Besides Fury, who was a drunk crackhead,
It is what it is.
fucking obese fat ass, and that's the only guy he ever fucking decided to get into the ring with. Because he thought he was a fucking super cherry pick with a name because he had the lineal belt.
But he
And that
got
was
in there
about
3
it. And he
times.
got his
He got
ass
in there
handed.
3 times.
And got his ass handed to him.
But here's the thing with Wilder. This is what you got to remember about Wilder. Marco hit it right on the head.
Easy to say.
Wilder
that as
was a bully,
fan, bro. Remember,
Wilder
you're
was a
boxing
bully.
fan. You're not a boxer, bro.
No,
Wilder was a bully, bro. Check it out. Wilder was a bully, and when the bully gets bullied, this is what you get. The bully got bullied.
But the only thing with Wilder, I don't think Wilder was going in and telling them, "Give me these guys." I think Wilder fought who they put in front of him.
I think so
Wilder
too.
was like, "Yo, I'll fight whoever," and that's who they put in front of him. What can he do?
Yeah, AKA Tank Davis.
No,
You got to give Shelly
stay
Finkel the
quiet
credit.
and whoever they put in front of him.
You got to give Shelly Finkel the credit. Shelly Finkel made him rich. He put him in position. Shelly Finkel made him a star.
Yep. All that you can't take it like on a life for his personal life. Yo, from being a fucking nobody to making the money he did, good for him. He did exactly. Guess who did the blueprint? Also follow that blueprint. Rolly Romero, a fucking nobody, and he has made money for himself.
Hey, so a nobody won the bronze in the Olympics? Like, you sound stupid as
Yo,
fuck.
man, because the Olympic heavyweight division is trash.
Fuck, bro.
You're stupid. You obviously don't understand how trash the heavyweight division's been. The heavyweight division has been trash. It's been trash for 25 years.
It doesn't matter. It's hard to win a bronze medal after
blah blah blah, man. The heavyweight division's been trash for over 25 years.
25 years.
25 years. The heavyweight division's been trash for 25 years.
Listen to me. When your only response is this person's trash, it's not really sophisticated.
The heavyweight
Like,
division's
for
been
real,
trash
come on, bro.
for 25 years.
We're breaking
Like
down
I said,
points.
bad.
You're just calling trash.
I'm with you
Bro,
on
that
the
hasn't been
thing,
good.
HOD, but
It hasn't
Wilder,
been
that's
good.
a whole different. You don't.
We got
like
maybe
the
5
Hold
guys
on,
in
one
the
at a
entire
time. One at a
world.
time. Let Wavy talk. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You only got 5 guys in the heavyweight division with a name nowadays. Only 5. The same fucking 5 old farts that been at it for the past how many years now?
When has there been more than 5 though? At a time?
Really?
Yeah, tell me. And if there is,
Really?
it's very, very rare.
No, it's not.
90s, you had Lennox, Holyfield. Okay, 90s maybe, but other than that, when?
Other than that, you're gonna say there was not more than 5 in the 70s, and you're gonna say there were no more than 5 in the 80s?
80s? Yeah.
Larry Holmes.
Okay, then.
70s, 90s, not 80s.
So for the past 25 years, we haven't had anything worthy, except for Usyk, but he only beat 3 guys.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you know what's funny? That's how old I am. I didn't realize it's been 25 years. Yeah, it's kind of a long time.
And that's what I'm saying. I mean, it hasn't been worthy of like us saying like, damn, I want to this is the heavyweight champion of the world. Holy shit, we don't got that nowadays.
And you got to give Fury credit, man. Wilder hit him with that punch, man. Ain't nobody thought he could get up. You got to give him credit for that fight, at least.
Shout out to Kid Manila for bringing up Joe.
He just came up short.
Shout out to King Manila for bringing up Joe Hip. You guys remember Joe Hip?
No.
Yeah, I remember him. Used to be on CBS.
Mighty Joe Hip. Yeah, Joe Hip, the Indian guy.
Native American.
Native American. Okay, well, whatever.
He had one of the worst bodies ever for a fighter.
The Indian guy.
Dude,
yeah, he's an Indian.
His body was terrible.
He was tough, though.
He's from one of those tribes over there in Oklahoma.
I think Morrison.
He's from that kid, the Mike kid that we were talking to yesterday, Tyson.
Yeah. Hey, Fun Truck, please don't do that. Please don't put an active fighter.
He could have made a lot of money. Joe Hip, he went in the bar, guys would have fought him because he didn't look like he could fight, but he could. He could fight, but you never would have thought it looking at him.
That's a fact.
Yeah, especially.
Come on, man. Stop with that. Joe Hip looked good against the guys. Joe Hip looked good against the guys they put him in there with. They didn't put him in there with nobody.
Jersey Bob says we wish that we wish we'd had Wild now. I would have wished that Jared Anderson would have been the fucking man that I thought of a boxer he was gonna be. That's why I wished I would that would have happened because I thought the kid had a lot of talent and he just pissed it all away.
Bro, it's funny because when he was in the ring with Bacoli, like Bacoli made him look like he belonged at cruiserweight instead of heavyweight. He looked so small.
That's an old saying, Wavy. That's an old saying, Wavy. Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's what's wrong with that young man, bro. Because I really thought that Jared Anderson had the goods had he really put in, but he wasn't. He never was into it, man. He never was.
Bro, he said it himself in interviews that he never really wanted to be that guy. I remember that interview with Roy Jones. He's crying and shit.
I tell you guys,
you better get out before you get hurt.
I tell you guys this: therapy, aka psychotherapy, is kryptonite to boxers. Now think about this. This dude's mother is a fucking therapist.
Man, I didn't know that.
Who you talking about, Anderson?
Yep, his
mother is
a therapist. So he grew up. That's why at 23, he already has all the doubts in his head that Tank is starting to get in his 30s after a long career.
She raised him to be a bitch when victim mentality hood.
No, it's not that, man. It's not that. It's just that what it is you got a lot of people that do that. You got people in the NBA, in the NFL, in Major League Baseball, and all sports. They don't play it or do the sport because they love it. They do it because they're good at it. They can make money doing it.
Boxing is way more high stakes, way more risks for a fighter. That's why we think.
But he's the epitome of what I'm saying, and I think Jamel Charlo is the same way. They don't really love boxing; they do it because they're good at it.
But then I can't say about no victim because then we saw what he did on the fucking highway, acting like a fucking retard. Like what the fuck was that? Y'all saw that police chase that he had?
Who?
Jared Anderson.
Nah, I didn't see
that. What I'm talking about, though, the HLD, what I'm talking about has nothing to do with his character, bro. His character is something totally different.
Yeah, his mindset was he's boxing for the bag, bro. He's not boxing for legacy and to be Hall of Famer. He's trying to.
Do you know what that says to me? That says to me somebody who is insecure, doesn't know if they're going to make it in the sport, so they kind of want to put it out there. Like, well, if I do lose, I never really cared. That's
He's
what I'm
also
getting
a
at.
Right. Exactly.
Like
YN
I
There you
too.
go,
said,
Marco.
man,
There
he
you
grew
go.
up with a mother giving him excuses right off the bat.
Yeah. I don't know
But
excuses,
hey,
but you know, he's
You got
Bro,
that. You can
excuses.
say that, but you can also say his brother's doing life. He got a lot of shit going on in his head, bro. He's a young kid.
I didn't
I
even
mean,
yeah,
know
but
so
that.
does
I'll tell you
everybody
one
though,
thing. If
man.
he was shooting 3-pointers instead of throwing left hooks, he wouldn't give 2 fucks. There's no stakes there.
Oh no, he wouldn't give 2 shits because it's easier.
Nope.
It's
a
easier,
fact.
of course.
It's a fact. It's way less.
It's easier. Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen to you playing ball? Oh, you fucking you tear your
You blow your
meniscus.
knee out. So what? You're
You
still
blow
You're not
not
your
gonna
gonna
knee
fight.
out, or
forget.
your
You don't
kid,
forget who your family is and start drooling on yourself.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
So
But you
you
never
know,
know that Bacoli ass whooping that might motivate him to actually take boxing serious. Now he's only
did you?
He
25.
been out
Yeah.
of the
Did
ring
you
for how
see
long,
when
Wavy?
who got
Wavy,
in
how
his
long he
face?
been out the ring?
Hold on. Who got in his face and asked him to fight?
He
Oh, Big
fought this
Baby
year,
Miller.
bro.
Oh, Big Baby
Brother.
Miller.
Did you see his energy when Miller got in
he
his face?
smelled he. Oh
He didn't
man,
want that smoke. Yeah, I
bro,
seen that. He didn't
he
want that
smelled
smoke.
that. He smelled that boy was on his period, bro. That's what he smelled.
Nah,
So let me
both
ask
of
you
them
this, Marco. Since
both
that
of them
Bacoli
stink
ass
though.
whooping, how long has he been out of the ring?
He fought in
He
February, bro.
fought
He fought
again,
a
He fought
nobody
once,
that
right?
named
I think
and he
once.
said he didn't
I don't
like
even
throwing
think I
body
saw it.
punches.
I
Oh
don't think I
yeah,
saw it.
it hurts my hands hitting him the elbows.
Yeah,
How did
Yeah.
he did it look good or no?
he
He
didn't look
won by
No,
good.
UD, but
bro.
it wasn't,
He didn't even stay for the interview, bro. He ran out of there, bro.
yeah, it wasn't nothing,
Who
That's
did
why
he
he didn't even
fight?
know he fought this year.
He fought a
Who did he
tomato
fight?
can, Shelton. A tomato can. And when they were telling him
That's
go
probably
to the
why I
body,
didn't
he's
see
like,
it.
I don't want to go to it because when I hit the elbows, my hands hurt. I'm like,
Bro, if
what?
you're scared to fight Gerald Miller, bro, you might need to think about switching sports, bro. I
Yo,
think he could beat Gerald Miller.
but that
Yeah,
what's that guy's
But
name?
see, you got to remember something, Wavy. Wavy, you got to
The
remember something. If
Charles
you're not
Martin,
ready,
right?
if you're not ready for Jarrell Miller, he'll beat your ass.
Yo, but it was Charles Martin. Charles Martin put in the. He's the one who exposed them. Was it Charles Martin? I got the
Yeah,
right
it
guy.
was.
Charles
It was
Martin,
Charles
the
Martin.
God or whatever. That dude put man.
Charles
he was
Martin
his,
took that fight
bro,
on 11 days' notice.
and
He took
whooped
that fight
his
on
ass.
11 days' notice.
Charles Martin would be like ranked like 25
St.
if
Louis.
he ranked
If Charles
heavyweights.
Martin had a whole camp, he would have beat the shit out of Jared Anderson.
He knew that he wasn't supposed to win, so he let off the gas at the end.
Yeah. Who's the younger? He's a white guy. Richard Torres. He's young.
He's Mexican.
Yeah, they say he's fighting Frank Sanchez next. Or
Yeah, he's Mexican, but
Yeah, he took the
I'm
fight because
Yeah,
Caballero
I
turned
think
it
Frank
down.
Sanchez will whoop his ass, right?
Caballero turned
I
it
don't know
down.
about
No, and
Frank Sanchez
the
a
other
little
guy,
bad.
He had a
the
bad. I
other
think
guy,
he tore his
Marco,
meniscus with Age
Moises
Caballero.
Atama turned it down.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not
Frank
high on. I'm
Sanchez
not.
got one leg. That dude got one leg, man. He ain't beating anybody.
all right.
Frank
Look,
Sanchez
you fuck
might be
around,
one out
sleep
the
on
door,
Frank
man.
Sanchez, and if you sleep on Frank Sanchez, he'll whoop your ass too.
You see him dragging
He'll
that
whoop
leg
your ass.
around,
Say what?
He'll whoop
you
your
see
ass
him,
with that one leg.
but
He'll
you see
whoop
him
your
dragging
ass
that leg around, man. He look
with
bad.
that
He
one
can't
leg.
move.
Hey,
What's wrong with
Shelton,
his
you
With
leg?
gotta
that
admit,
one leg, he will whoop your ass if you're not ready.
Frank Sanchez was a big letdown in himself, bro. Because I thought that dude was on
He
the come up
was.
for real. You know, he whooped
He was. But if this weekend,
what's his name?
F.A.
he beat the shit out of Efe
Ajagba.
Jabba.
Yeah,
He beat the shit
bro.
out
Like,
that dude.
and then after that, he became gun shy again. And I don't know what's wrong with these Cuban
But
fighters.
see, here's the thing, though. If this kid Torres is not what they say he is, Frank Sanchez gonna whoop his ass.
Frank Sanchez got beat badly by Ajit Caballero.
He had a knee injury for that fight.
That ain't got nothing to do with Richard Torres, Marco.
Well, one thing I gotta say about Richie Torres, he ain't no bitch. You know what I mean?
That ain't got nothing to do with Richard Torres.
Nah, but he ain't no bitch. He ain't gonna go in there. He's
I didn't
gonna
say he
all
was.
out. He's gonna be all out. He's gonna give you what he got, and we're gonna find out if he has the goods or not. But
I never said he was a bitch. All I'm saying is,
it ain't gonna be because he's a crybaby. You know.
all I'm saying is, don't say
Richard Torres.
Richard Torres can do what Egypt Caballero can do.
No,
just because Caballero did it doesn't mean Torres can do it.
Earn that. He's got to earn that spot. Let's see what he does with this guy. He's not impressive to me.
Yeah, he's not impressive to me. That Richard Torres
He's
is
not
way
impressive.
too
I'm not trying to
small.
say that. I'm just trying to say that his mentality is what's supposed to be.
Yeah,
That's all.
but he's just too small, man, and he can't
He
really
is.
punch.
Well, he took the fight, bro. Alan, he took the fight. Caballero turned it down. Fucking Moses Atama, the next up and coming big thing, he turned it down too.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't care. I mean,
Moses turned it down to fight somebody else. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's not
it's
a
not like
big.
Sanchez is a
Yeah,
boogeyman.
Otama's fighting a nobody, isn't he? He's lined up to fight a nobody.
I mean, who is Frank Sanchez? In all honesty, I just think he'll definitely beat Richard Torres. I don't think Richard Torres is that special.
Me either. It ain't nothing
Yeah,
about
but the
him,
bottom line
like,
is what Shelton trying to say. Why is then the guy with the bigger name turning down the bigger names out there? Why is he fighting a nobody?
I mean,
he don't
Frank
need it.
At least we
Sanchez
know
is a
who
big
Frank
name
Sanchez
too, bro.
is. We can give him another kudos. He beat Dylan White, then he beat Frank Sanchez. He beat Dylan White. Now he finna beat somebody that nobody knows. Nobody knows this dude. This dude probably got a job.
Moses Atama. He's fighting.
Why are you even fighting this dude?
I mean, Moses Atama, 21, 22 years old, man. He shouldn't be pushed to fight anybody. Take his time. He's all right.
Oh, but when were you talking about him getting in the ring with Usyk?
You just last week you were saying you should fight Usyk. Now you saying don't
probably
push him.
some idiots, man. I mean, probably some idiots. You know, what idiot will put that 21-year-old in the ring with Usyk?
Yo, I think about 80% of the
idiot,
panel we're saying that.
Bruh,
oh, that's foolish. I ain't gonna lie. Whoever said that are idiots.
I'll be back in a second.
All respect.
I'm gonna come back in a second and we'll pick it up. But you guys hold it down.
But
I just can't see that, man. You don't. Come on now. Put that.
I mean,
kid in there.
I just feel like
Marco said put him in there, but he was like, who else we got?
I think Sanchez would beat Torres, but you cannot say somebody ducked Frank Sanchez. You can't say, oh, he ducked Frank
This
Sanchez.
guy did. This guy did.
You know, because Frank Sanchez ain't like
they offered him to fight and he turned it down to fight somebody nobody's ever heard of. What do you call it?
He could do that.
That's not ducking.
Yeah, I mean,
what do you call it?
You can't
tell me what you call
you
it.
Can't. I just think you
it's
can't
just
call
like
no 21.
I mean, it's not like
he
Frank
just
Sanchez is coming off of like a 10-round like winning streak or something. Oh, he.
Tell me what you call it. I don't want to hear all that shit. Just tell me what you call it.
The dude just knocked out Chisora, man.
If Usyk was
he knocked out Dylan White. Dylan White.
Hey, but
Frank Sanchez.
Thomas did try to fight Jermaine Franklin and Flip Herkovic, so he definitely ain't scared of Frank Sanchez. I don't know why he turned it down, but I don't think he's scared of him though. But he did.
I never said he was.
The business makes you duck people, man. They like, no, this is high risk, low reward. We don't.
That's what you got to understand.
Turn the fight
I don't think
to fight Usyk,
when you at this level, when you're at the level he's at, right? I don't think any of them dudes are scared of each other. I think they'll all fight each other.
The business.
I just think sometimes they make business decisions based on what can make them the most bread.
I think it has something to do with the IBF, man. Everybody don't want.
We can't lie. Frank Sanchez has been some boring fights, man. That might be why. He's been in some boring fights.
Very. Yeah. I agree.
And the IBF don't have no weight restrictions at heavyweight. Heavyweight can do whatever.
Man. That don't matter.
Yeah, Tom, they don't want to rush his career and get him an early L, man.
I bet if it was the WBC here, man, he'd be like, I might have to do that.
Who was he fighting the WBC? Because he turned down Egypt Caballero too. He turned Caballero down too.
Who's in the WBC? I'm just talking
Caballero.
shit. I don't know that.
Yeah, that's a dangerous fight for Moses. Caballero, that's a dangerous fight.
That Turkish dude got a gas tank and he's a vicious body puncher.
I know that Frank Warren threw it out there. He said, I'd be happy to make Utama versus Herkovic on December 13th.
He should damn sure get in the ring with Herkovic. He's a human punching bag.
I bet he won't take it. Let's see.
All he got to do is hit that cut that opened up when he in his last fight. That dude, bro, what's homie's name, bro? The black dude that Buddy fought. He should have won that fight, bro.
F.A. Jogba.
Who? Dylan White?
No. For Herkovic. Remember Herkovic's last fight? He had a cut.
David Adelaide.
Yeah, David Adelaide.
Yeah, that's
like
who.
That's
who Moses Atama is probably gonna fight. Either him or Michael Hunter.
Bro, that fight got me so mad, bro. It's
like, this, you guys talking shit.
Hey. How old is Michael Hunter now, HLD? How old is Michael Hunter now?
I could look it up here in a second, but I got something more for you, Shelton.
Why are we talking about Michael Hunter?
The fight with Frank Sanchez would have been a title eliminator for the IPF.
Yeah.
and he turned it down.
Thank
You
you,
don't want that
Shane.
smoke, man.
That don't make
See,
no
it's
sense.
easy to
That don't
say
make
you
no
want the
sense.
smoke, but when it's time to
Now,
kill,
now, now, what you guys
You know?
want to say? This was a title eliminator for
Oh, Baxing
Usyk belt.
checklord got it. Dope.
That don't make no sense, Marco. I
Michael
don't get it.
Hunter only lost to Usyk, right? But I don't
Right.
think, and I've interviewed him. I like him. Yeah, do you guys remember his pops? His pops fought in the 90s.
Yeah.
I don't think he has. I think he's too small. I think he's a little. I think he's probably a cruiserweight, really, because he's always a little slightly almost fat. I don't think he has the goods to be a dominant heavyweight champion.
Michael, no, he
How
never
old
was
is he
bro.
now, Marco? Like 36, 37?
37.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
No, he's
done,
not
bro.
37.
Yeah, he's too old.
He's
Yeah, he's
done.
too
No,
old.
he's not
He's too
37.
old.
I would say 32, maybe. Let's see.
He's done. He's 37.
No.
He is
Age
37.
discrimination.
Wow, you're right.
Yeah, he's too old.
What the
He's
hell?
too
I'm
old.
gonna just guess.
Age
Yeah, he's too old.
discrimination.
Yeah, that's too old.
He's too old. He'll get killed.
Hey, Bailey, where you been at, man? I saw you in somebody else's chat. It made me sad. Like you
He beat
abandoned me.
Bacoli, but he beat Bacoli when Bacoli, I think, injured.
Yeah.
He injured something. I
was-
forgot. It's
But
always-
Coley got a fight coming up, don't he?
CJ's live, maybe? And
Yeah, but man, I'm sorry. That Atoma, blah blah blah. Hype train gone.
Why'd you just go blah, 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 blah?
The hype train is gone. You're gonna turn down the title eliminator?
Well, yeah, what was it? He has to fight somebody, and then the winner gets Usyk, right? Who was it that he had to fight?
Frank Sanchez.
Frank Sanchez.
Maybe, mira, escúchame. Maybe he knows something we don't know. Like he's gonna get Usyk anyway.
That's the only way that is excusable.
Yeah.
As a volunteer.
That makes sense. That makes sense because look,
doesn't Turkey
you gotta
love?
remember.
Yeah, but Usyk has got some mandatories. Like who is he supposed to fight next? And he got injured for it.
I don't know, but Usyk.
He declared he got a back injury. Oh yeah, Joseph Parker.
Joe Parker, yeah,
two-time heavyweight champion,
Joe Parker,
undisputed champion. I mean, I don't think he gives a fuck about his mandatories anymore. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't. I wouldn't at
I
all.
did it twice. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing, right? And here's the thing, right? You gotta remember, because what's that fool that lightweight? What was his name, Marco?
Which one?
Frank Martin.
Yeah.
He did the same thing. Remember? He did the same thing.
He's terrible.
He knew he was getting the Tank fight, so he backed out of the Shakur fight.
Man.
You guys are so fucking all or
Frank
nothing.
was winning them rounds against Tank, man. You didn't see Tank's whole face was dark skinned because he was getting hit so much from Frank Martin. Had a big dark spot on his whole
the
cheek.
problem
I don't know about all that.
You want me to show you the
overhype Tank too much. Yeah, I give Tank too much.
Yeah, he
smoke.
did. He was smart though. You got to remember though, that was a smart move to back out of the Shakur fight that you're probably going to lose for 1.5 and take the Tank fight for like 4 or 5 million that he's still eating off of.
Make no.
You got your ass whooped anyway.
Cut it out. He ain't make no.
Yeah, he made a lot of money off of that. You see that motherfucker ain't fought in 2 years.
Yeah,
he ain't fought in 2 years. He made a lot of money off that fight.
He probably made more.
Make
I don't.
4 or 5 million.
It depends on the pay-per-views, but you know, if how much?
Yeah.
Let me see what the
he made about $2 million off that fight.
Right, I agree.
No, his base was probably 2 million because he was getting 1.5 for Shakur and he backed out of it.
His base was like 500,000. Everything else was on the back end. I remember that.
I was on the back end.
Yes, everything was on the back. So what happens when you fight? There's no guaranteed money. Plus, I'm sorry, PBC don't got money for that, and they just put everything on the back end. Frank Martin.
Yeah, he probably made a few mil because he's still eating off that shit.
I would agree. He probably made. Let's say he made some money off that. $500,000-$600,000 more. It's still more than a 1.5. You don't have to turn it.
Bro, we need that Frank Martin versus Keyshawn Davis. That's the fight.
Man, y'all trying to kill Frank Martin, man.
Hey, let it
What
happen.
you mean? Kill him for what? What you mean? Kill him for what? Kill him for what?
Put him in a ring with Keyshawn Davis.
Keyshawn Davis ain't nobody.
Bro, listen to me, Alan. Listen to me, Alan. Nobody gives a fuck about Frank Martin.
I know. I don't.
Put his ass in there with Anthony Joshua. Nobody cares.
And Keyshawn hasn't fought nobody. Like, you guys come up there like he's some type of. He ain't fought nobody.
Put him in there with Keyshawn Davis. I don't give a fuck if he never fights again. He's trash.
That's an equal fight.
Wait, what?
Ain't no
That's not true.
Okay, so that one sold.
Hold on a second, Mo. Is that true? He's not getting arrested, is he? Oh, they're talking about. Okay, I got you. The joke, you guys. I thought he really got charged or something. I was like, what? Yeah,
I think
Keyshawn
it's
is
Keyshawn will
nice.
get arrested for murder. Beating up
Keyshawn
on
is
Frank Martin.
nice,
Frank Martin's not very good. But we all
I
knew
don't,
that.
I don't
Marco,
think
you knew that, right?
I don't know, but I don't think you look at Keyshawn and say he can kill somebody. I don't think he's that
He's
fucking good.
not.
Nah.
Kid is
He's
not proven,
nice.
bro. He's
He's
fought.
nice to me.
He hasn't fought
He's
anybody for us to say he's taking
hey,
care of business.
Hey, hold on,
But he
the
has.
Shelby, let me ask
eye
Marco
test
this.
is
Marco,
real.
He
Brother,
has
when
a
they made
couple
that
of red
Martin
marks
fight,
right here.
what was your first thought?
Say that again.
What was your thoughts when they made the Frank?
I can't. My thoughts on which fight?
Fix your mic, Shelton.
When they made the Frank Martin versus Tank Davis fight?
Well,
What were your first thoughts?
You mean after it was over?
Cherry pick.
Yeah.
After it was over, I thought Tank.
No, when
showed
they
a lot
first
of-
made the fight. When they made the fight.
And
you heard the fight was happening. What did you think?
He's avoiding.
Did you think it was a good fight? Did you think this is
he was
stupid? Why are
avoiding
we
the
doing this?
Shakurs. He was avoiding the Shakurs, the TOs. That's what everybody thought.
The only thing I thought that he finally fought somebody who's at least legit and at his own weight class. That's about it. He wasn't bringing him up from somewhere, but he
You
was
say
not.
legit? Who was
Yeah,
legit?
He was a 135 pounder. He
So
didn't
you
bring
call
somebody
Frank
up from the
Martin
130
legit?
at one. Listen to my words. The guy was a real 135 fucking pounder, not a 130 pounder, not a 140 pound. He was a legit 135 pounder. Finally.
First off, you need to speak English before telling somebody to listen. I can't even hear what you're talking about.
You understood then.
Spit talk. Nobody understands spit
You
talk.
understood then.
That shit.
HLD is a character.
I'm telling you, man.
He's a character. Yeah, man. I don't know. Frank Martin is, wait, did I show
I
you?
mean, he beat this kid, Michael
Arnold,
Rivera.
didn't he?
Who?
Michael Rivera.
Michael Rivera.
Oh, the Ali Tito Trinidad.
Yeah, right. The Jackson guy.
He looks like Tito Trinidad.
So we're supposed to give him credit for beating a prospect?
Oh.
Not credit, but that he was at least a legit 135-pound guy. He was not a 130 pounder, a 126 pounder. But Tank's only, I think, 135 pounder that he's really fought.
Yeah, but that was this first fight. The first 12-round fight was against Tank, or second, first or second.
Hold on a second. I'm looking here at the Discord. Mo, you guys think that Michaela Mayer is hot?
I think she's hot.
Oh, bro, what are you talking about, bro?
Let me see what she look like.
Michaela Mayer got, bro, she at 147 now?
Are you on the Discord, Wavy? Check it.
My girl got cake now, bro. What are you talking
Bruh,
about?
she like that porn star, bro. She look like Sarah J, bro.
Hot? You think she's hot?
Bro, I'm split her like
yeah.
She look like Triple H, bro.
What you think?
Yo, you guys remember? You guys remember she was in the locker room with Shakur and Terrence Crawford? They were ready to run a train on her ass, bro.
Oh my god!
You
only
didn't see
trains
that?
you on are the A trains. Get out of here.
I don't like the face, man.
Nah, not at all.
Hey man, when it's bent over, you don't see none of that.
A little man thing. Well, that's true, but when you're as handsome as I was, you could actually choose. Well, you just took whatever you can get, HLD. So I get it,
bro. Yeah. Michaela Mayer be probably your
oh, not at all. Not at all. Not my type at all.
As she's running up in weight, because she's got some cake now, man. So it's
I don't care if she has cannolis. I don't give a fuck what she has. Not into it. Pull her up. You guys just what up, Rob? Just fucking guys, just Google Michaela.
Just Google it. That's what I did.
No, you gotta look up her latest videos on X.
Great body, handsome Squidward face. Jackson, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm not.
Bro, y'all don't think she look like Sarah J, man, the porn star?
And she's good people, man. I ain't gonna lie, she's good people, man.
What you think, Bob? You think Michaela Mayer looks good? Bob's wife probably came in. He's like, I'm not answering that.
Yeah, she look better than Alicia Baumgartner. That's for sure.
I was gonna say the ones to me are Sugar Neeks, Alicia Baumgartner, and Ebony Bridges. Those are the three.
No, man.
Average at best, Margot. Average.
That's right.
Hey, and that girl from South America, at the 108-pound division.
You guys are fucked up. What you think, Shane? Shane will bang
Ebony
anything.
Bridges. She all right. I'm
What?
looking at Ebony Bridges. Yeah, all right.
She's just all right. Did you see the pictures with all this shit and everything?
I mean,
Wait,
it
who you
looked
talking
like
about, Marco?
Ebony Bridges.
I'm about to Google it right
She's
now.
actually Kel Brooks. She's had a kid by Kel Brook, which kind of made me.
oh, okay.
She's like a porn star look. She had fake tits, all that.
Oh yeah, she bad.
Yeah. And Sugar Neeks. Look up Sugar Neeks. Her name. There's another one, Australian. Her name's Sharnika. I didn't know Australians have mad black names, so I just learned that. Like they'll be called like Jamal.
Yo, an Australian name Shanika is crazy, bro.
Yep, but that's normal there. They would name all the fucking. They use a lot of black names over there. I heard.
Hey,
why is it black names when that's what their culture is? What the fuck?
They fuck with the culture. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I don't
what
know
it
what
is.
their culture's like. All I know is I just learned this. When I heard Sugar Neeks, his real name is Sharnika. I'm like, what?
Damn, Sugar Neeks is bad, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You heard Alan? He went, oh, wow.
God damn.
He went, oh, wow.
Australia got the baddies. That's like Iggy Azalea. She bad. She can get it.
Yeah.
Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
She got a BBL, but I don't mind BBLs. If it's fat, it's fat. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro.
Nah.
You can keep that. You can keep that.
Yeah.
Long as the legs not super skinny compared to the, you know what I'm saying, the thighs to the ass, I can rock.
Nah, man. You'll pop an implant.
No, I don't need all that.
You gotta take care of that in
BBLs also smell, man.
They do? What you mean they smell?
That old fat starts stinking up, bro.
Ew.
I've been hearing a lot of people say that.
She doesn't look like Miss Doubtfire. Get out of here. What's wrong with you? What's wrong
Rest
with
in
you?
peace to the legend, man. Robin Williams.
Yeah, poor guy. Yeah. So those are the three. My top three are those three. And which is saying a lot because back in the 90s or even the 2000s, there were no female fighters.
Yo, man, Yokasta Valle is a show. That's a nice piece of ass. Look her up.
How you spell that, bro? That's
Yokasta is Yokasta. Last name Valle.
Oh, she from Costa Rica. I already know she bad, bro. You know I love my Latinas.
Yeah, we
look
know
her up. Look her up, bro. Look her up in the weigh-ins, bro. She's
got a very beautiful face, bro.
And I just it's like how little thing with cake still on it, bro. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
she bad. This one I don't understand.
She's strong though. She got like an Elisa Baumgartner type body. Like,
yeah, she is.
Somebody help me translate what the fuck this means.
Let me see here.
Real N words equals sick cunts. A sense?
Real.
Hey, HOD, she got a little ass though, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, where did she get it from, bro? Told you, bro.
Jeez.
Yeah, me and St. John wasn't bad. Marco had in Wolf posters.
Yeah, she bad, bro. This my new favorite female fighter next to Alicia. Shout out to HOD, man.
Yeah, I told you, man.
I'm about to follow her on the ground.
She's the one who fought Estrada for Undisputed.
Estrada.
And they keep having female boxers like this. Female boxing might
it'll blow up, bro. But I mean,
yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the pillow fighting shit? There's like a.
I've seen clips of that. Yeah.
Is that real?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because if it's real, I can't believe how stupid it is.
No, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. If it's on, I'm watching, bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. Same thing like the women's lingerie football league. It don't matter, bro.
Yes. But pillow fighting is insane. That's a real sport.
Yeah.
Like, with champions and everything.
Yeah, same thing with the ass cheek smacking too.
Oh yeah. I think the normal slapping is dumb enough. The slap.
Yeah. That slap league.
Power slap, I guess.
Yeah, that's brutal, man. That's really brutal.
Yeah, I thought Layla Ali was actually pretty attractive when she was younger.
I think she's still bad right now.
Bro, she's badass now today.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, she
She
was.
look better than Clarissa do right now.
Hell yeah, Clarissa looks like a melted bottle of Clorox or something with gloves
Bro,
on.
when Clarissa don't got that makeup on, bro, she look like Tyrese from Fast and Furious.
Oh, you guys are terrible.
She got a fat ass though, but her face, bro, and her hair without the weave, I'm
My boy, hey, this is not me. It's my boy. My boy calls her Antonio Tarver with a wig.
You guys are terrible.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm like, damn, that's brutal.
You guys are terrible.
When she put herself together though, like when she got the makeup on, she looked decent. You know what I'm saying? She looked decent, but
she's too lazy, man.
Off, oh boy.
When she was at 154, nice. It was nice.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Anyway,
I don't know. Back to the Joanna man.
Hey,
damn,
but we like 2 weeks away from this Keith Thurman and Fundora fight.
Ooh,
man.
are we?
Is it only 2 weeks away?
Yeah, it's on the
18th.
A little bit more. 24th.
Remember, Keith Thurman's gotten hurt a lot of times, so don't get too excited.
Yeah, he'll pull out.
We got to see the man in the ring.
Oh yeah. Especially his age.
Tim Zoo.
Don't, yo, man, y'all don't play that reverse racism shit going against my brother, bro. You're not going for Fundora, bro. Stop it, guys. You got to be on code with this one more time. Yeah, these guys are going for Fundora, man. I'm the only one going for Thurman.
But I'm going for Thurman.
You're not the only.
I'm a Florida boy.
No, Alan Day's here. He's always gonna go for the brother, no matter.
Nah.
I'm a Florida boy.
You remember I had Lester Martinez beating M. Billy. I had that right in my opinion.
Bro, towards the end of the fight, bro, he turned it up, bro. Lester Martinez, when he started listening to his corner, he started putting paws on M. Billy, man. I
think it was a little bit too late. I thought it was a little bit too late.
Yeah, I think Billy won the fight by like 2 or 3 rounds.
I think Lester Martinez took a shit just like Ramos did against Lubin. It was his moment to step up and make a statement, and he shit in his pants, bro.
Bro, I felt like Ramos
their
won that
rematch,
fight,
when the rematch happened, Lester Martinez is gonna knock him out.
He should be. He should.
Especially if it's a 12 round. If it's a 12-round fight. Because Billy got bad condition.
Unless there's a belt on the line or it's an eliminator, it's gonna be another
Billy's also
rounder.
I think Billy's a limited fighter.
Yeah, like in Billy, he wasn't even listening to his corner. His corner was telling him, bro, you don't gotta throw so many punches because you're gonna gas out, and he wasn't listening. He just was going in there just throwing everything. It's like, bro, you're gonna gas out, bro.
That's his style. That's all he got.
But hey, man, he came to fight. I'm gonna appreciate it. It was a good fight.
I think Canelo will hurt M. Billy.
This is true.
I've heard some M. Billy Canelo talks. That's shit. Billy get hurt bad.
Legendary, I agree with you, man. Fundora finally learned how to use his range. Finally. Now, will he keep doing it though?
He didn't learn.
He'll fall back to his old habits, right?
Yeah, he haven't fought anybody who could slip those punches.
Thurman's only gonna get better, man. He's only 27.
Thurman's gonna school this guy, man.
He's gonna take him to this is Princeton versus junior college.
I mean, okay, so Thurman has way more obviously experience, but the size, the power.
Here you go with the size and power,
the activity. Stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And how can Thurman land on this tall motherfucker? If
like everybody else has.
Well, when he doesn't box them. If he boxes you, how are you going to touch her? Zoo couldn't hit him with a handful of rice when he was boxing.
I'm going to tell you how the same way I told you how Canelo was going to lose to Bud, Thurman is going to win this fight because Fundora, he's going to have problems with Keith Thurman lead hand. You know, Keith Thurman is going to go around him the entire fight. It's going to be a boxing lesson, an ugly lesson.
Thurman's going to be landing those straight right hands on him, bro. It's going to be ugly.
Nasty.
I don't know, man. I think Thurman might get dropped.
At 31-year-old Thurman, maybe. At 37-year-old Thurman, he's going to get his ass whooped.
Bro, I agree with Shelton, man. I think y'all still thinking about Keith Thurman with the ponytail. Man.
No,
this Keith Thurman hairline gone, inactivity.
The only reason
outdoor
why
3 years.
the only reason why Thurman has not gotten his ass whooped, he's not old damaged goods in the ring. He's not. He's had injuries. Don't get me wrong. Yes, he's had injuries, but he hasn't been getting his ass beat in no fucking fight in the ring. And so he doesn't have that type of mileage on his face, on his body, or nothing like that.
Yeah,
so
even when he lost to Pacquiao, that was a split decision. It's not like
but guess what, HLD? But guess what, HLD? Here comes the ass whooping.
Fundora.
Nah,
Fundora.
man.
Here it comes.
I seen Fundora get tagged up, get knocked the fuck out, busted nose, busted face, looking like a Pez dispenser versus, V-level fighters.
Fundora has more mouths than Keith
Thurman can't do it. Thurman can't do it.
Yo, Alan Day, arguably.
Yeah, Fundora has way more mouths, man.
More
Fundora,
wars.
He didn't been. Yeah, he's way too basic.
True.
He don't have Fundora.
You're not giving Fundora his credit for getting better these past couple.
Yeah, you're not.
I can say that. I can say that I seen him use his jab. Okay.
Well, Alan is.
Once he gets hit, guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna fall back to what he knows.
Yeah, I'm not giving him any credit.
He might, and if he might, which is he's a Harvard grad. He's a Harvard fucking student.
No. He's about to start Harvard.
Well, the point is, you think he would learn, you utilize strategy with the best of them being a Harvard student.
No, man, because it doesn't take much to go to get into Harvard, bro. All you gotta say is, I believe that men can have babies, and they'll let you in, bro.
Hey, but HOD and Allen, the way you guys feel about Fundora, that's how I feel about Diego Pacheco. I don't see nothing. I think he's trash. I think he's tall.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like that fight against McCumbee, that was a pure shit fest.
I'm not on that kid shit his pants versus Nelson and did it again in that last fight. So I agree with you, Wavy.
I'm not high on Pacheco.
He's at least showing growth. He's at least getting.
There's some growth. I give you that, and I can't take that away. Yes, I have seen okay, he's using his jab here, but those are momentary flashes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and versus a guy he already fought already. You know.
You can't say he developed. You can't say he developed.
Did this motherfucker just say it don't take much to get into Harvard? Did I hear that right?
Yeah, Fundora was accepted into Harvard.
Yeah,
no. This motherfucker HLD just said it don't take much to get in there. Is that right?
It doesn't, Shelton. All you gotta say is that you believe that men can have babies, and I'll let you in.
He's saying that they're left wing, and as long as you
first off,
you can say that shit. You can say that shit till the cows come home. You're not getting into Harvard,
bro. Go on, hey, Shelton. I want you to go on YouTube and then look at guys asking questions to these Harvard students on the campus. They dumb as shit.
You can't say Fundora developed anyone. He haven't fought anybody.
Yep.
Not long enough for us to see it.
Anybody? Erickson Lubin isn't anybody.
Yeah, but he wasn't developing his jab then. He was just using that nasty uppercut.
Y'all talking about you're trying to say he's better since.
Let me ask you this: Do you
the last fight
better in the second fight?
The fight before Thurman? I mean, the fight before Tim Tszyu. I forgot who he fought, and that's where everybody said, "Oh, he's using his jab." Whoever that nobody was, that's where everybody kind of then started saying, "Okay, he's using his jab," but it was a nobody.
And let's not forget the round that Tim Tszyu quit in was his best round.
Was that weird?
Yeah, I found that weird that he threw the towel in after that.
You saw that too, right, Alan? See, I mean, I'm not the only one.
Maybe because he was thinking, I hit this guy with the kitchen sink and he's not going anywhere. Like, I got to stick it. Because he kept getting hit too. He just happened to hit him.
No, that just shows that he don't have any heart. He's
already lost it. I was speaking with Norman Sr., he said that once you've been in that position in a fight, you question yourself big time on the next time, and it takes a different will to overcome it, and a lot of the guys are just gonna will turn under that pressure and say, I don't got it, I just don't.
Is that and Bakram might have took Tim Tszyu's soul, man.
That's exactly what Norman Sr. was trying to was explaining.
Yeah, that's the real boogeyman, bro. That dude Bakram.
I don't know, man. If you've seen his other fights, he doesn't look like that.
No, same thing like Bohachuk. That's what I'm saying. Bohachuk, everybody thought that he was a monster because Virgil Ortiz went to war with him. But after that, he's looked like shit.
Yeah, homeboy did his thing. What's his name? Brandon Adams.
Yeah.
I may be. What's his name?
Yeah, Brandon Adams.
Yeah, I may be a casual for this. That was my first time seeing Adams fight.
I didn't even see the Virgil
He did
fight.
his thing.
I thought
Brian
Boychuk was a monster because he damn near killed Mendoza. He damn near retired Mendoza. He beat the shit out of him.
The only
Who,
guy I'm really
who?
high on at 54 is Xander Zayas. It's the only one I'm really high on. I'm not high on anybody else like that.
Mm.
Nobody.
I appreciate that because I
That's-
appreciate that. I appreciate hearing that. I'm not hyping my boy up just yet. I'm just letting that time come in. Let him get the next unification fight
You
in.
can't hype the motherfucker up. He ain't fought nobody.
I'm like I said, I'm not going. But don't what you think I'm not doing that. But I'm gonna say one thing. He's the most polished motherfucker at 154.
Yeah, he
You
got
better
all.
be happy he ain't fight Virgil
We'll
because he
see.
ain't ready.
Virgil's a bitch. You don't want to fight nobody. Same thing like your Philly Duck special over there, bro.
Man, hey, Boots taking over boxing next year, bro.
Oh man, Boots
really?
been taking over boxing, bro.
Remember I told you
He
that.
took
Boots,
a 1 year hiatus, not fighting anybody, and he's taking him
Yo,
back.
man, I just
I
saw
got
that
Boots
video
taking
when
everybody.
Crawford walked in front of Boots and he wilted like melted ice cream, bro. Ah, that dude, that dude ain't got
he ain't worried
nothing,
about
bro.
a 38-year-old.
Boots will fuck Crawford up. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I thought that before the Canelo fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I think with a different mentality,
possible.
maybe. I don't think
possible.
he don't got the mentality for that,
Nah,
bro.
and he doesn't have the experience. You know,
Nah,
not only in the ring,
Them
but
motherfuckers is scared of boxing.
no, man,
They all
you don't
scared
have.
of that.
You gotta have sauce in your
come
heart,
on,
bro.
Rob.
Hey,
You can't
HOD, you know
call
what's funny,
Boots.
bro? Everybody on TBV swore that Boots was gonna lose to Stanionis, bro. Ness was saying that bullshit. Oh, Boots gonna get exposed by Stanionis because Karen gave him problems. Boots went in there and stopped that dude, bro.
Stanionis is an
Step it
up
up.
and down
So
fighter,
Boots,
bro.
you're right. So Boots could step it up depending on who he fights. But the fact that he's been not avoiding, we don't know. I'm not saying he's scared, but like, why is there no activity?
Well, so help me understand, what did Stanionis do, or who did he beat for everybody to think that he was actually
He was the
something?
top guy at 147 at the time, bro.
Okay, so
he was the top female champion.
What made him the top guy, though? What did he do to become top guy?
He waited for Crawford to vacate the belt.
Yeah. I'm a casual, so you got put me on.
Well, think about it. The only other champion at 147 is now you got Brian Norman Jr., but you got Mario Barrios. I think like the
Rolly.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm talking about before though. Now you got Rolly. Now you got Brian Norman Jr. I'm talking about like
we're missing an IBF champion, aren't we? We're missing.
You're not helping me. You're not helping me. I'm a casual. I want to know about Stanionis. I want to know what made him number 2. What made him so great that Boots beat him, and all of a sudden that's a great win.
Bro, he had the articulate patience to wait for Terrence Crawford to vacate the division and held the same belt that Terrence Crawford had, bro.
Oh, there you go. Appreciate it, HL, dude. Thank you.
Appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what to say, bro.
Exactly.
To be honest with you,
okay.
Hey, Alan Day, and what did I say in all that? Bullshit.
Exactly.
Yes. All I know is, man, Mario Barrios need to retire, man. You can't beat a 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao. You need to retire, bro. And you clearly could have beat him.
I was gonna say that. He could have, he just didn't put his foot on the gas.
I don't think he had the heart to do that. I think that's
you go into the body and Pacquiao's complaining to the ref and the ref ain't saying shit.
Yeah, Pacquiao, guys, I don't know about you, but I was super frustrated watching Pacquiao not do shit. He had twice, I can remember twice in 12 rounds where he exploded like he used to with the fucking crazy fast punches. That's it. Other than that, he didn't do anything. Nothing.
He did it basically every round. He tried to like shoe shine it at the end of every round to try to see if he could steal it.
That's exactly what he was doing. He was changing levels on him.
Pacquiao to me looked noticeably older and worse.
Yeah, his motor skills are gone.
Yep.
He can't throw the combination without getting a hit. Like he throws the punches and he immediately gets hit.
Hey, but he's gonna fight again, apparently, right?
Well, if he fights somebody his own age, cool.
He's gonna get his old ass hurt, man. Even if he fights somebody like Rolly's gonna knock him the fuck out.
No, he's not. Y'all need to get on with this Rolly that got power that's gonna knock somebody out.
All right. Okay.
Rolly is one of the worst fighters I've ever seen in my life. Standing
All
on it.
right. When you see Pacquiao laid out like when Marquez knocked him out, oh my God, why did Rolly?
Like I said earlier on the chat, I'm saying I give him the same credit I give Wilder. Hey, for being no talent,
Thank you.
you made your money, and they got to respect that part. He
True
became
that.
a millionaire.
True
No.
that.
Respect him. He, one of those
He
manufactured PBC guys.
he
Respect.
he hustled the game, man, and hey, good for him. Because I don't know who with less talent has been on more pay-per-views than that
Yeah, we
motherfucker,
thought it
bro.
was over for Rolly, man. We thought it was over when he struggled against that old dude that
Terrible.
dropped him. We thought it was
Terrible.
over.
Terrible.
Mm.
Terrible. Yeah. No, he.
And with that said,
But
I'm gonna
look,
tell you.
what? Hold on, real quick. But why is he back to not being? Because he beats Ryan, who literally had a broken fucking hand and didn't throw any punches.
Ah, man, I ain't about
Yep.
to hear this.
Whoa,
He
whoa,
beat
whoa,
him because of
whoa, whoa,
Ryan's
whoa, whoa, whoa!
popularity.
I'm not a Ryan fan, but Ryan, the facts are the facts. The motherfucker had stitches from here to here on both. He had hand surgery, and Ryan has never been that inactive in his career. I'm not saying he's great, but he never looked that bad.
Okay, so what does the hand have to do with not being quick, not having technique, not having that?
Because your hand, you can't land with it. It's
No,
gonna hurt.
no, man.
Nah,
It's
man.
called
Come on, man.
being on bipolar medication, man.
Oh, really?
It's
So
called not
surgery is
having the
he had surgery in his hand for
options.
his bipolar disorder.
That bro, just like Alan did. What does that have to do with it? There was no hunger.
Because you have to throw
There
a
was no
punch.
urgency. My man, he's been on bipolar medication
If
for a
you
minute.
can't throw a punch, that's a problem. He couldn't throw it.
Man,
When
how many
hurts.
guys in it? How many guys in the history of sport we've watched have hand injuries in the middle of the fight and we knew it and found out a way? Hell,
Okay.
look at that. What was the dude name who fought in Billy with no arm? In
No
Billy before,
arm.
I mean, he tore his rotator cuff. He broke his hand, all types of shit. I forgot who it was. One of them Eastern European guys before he fought Lester Martinez.
I agree with what Alan Day is saying, bro. My guy,
Man,
nobody probably even knows it. My guy's had 2 hand surgeries, and you don't hear that shit.
Bro, you definitely in T.O.'s camp, bro. It's
Oh,
confirmed. How do you know that, bro?
Shane dropping knowledge. That's true, Shane. That's true, Shane. You little bitch.
Wrist surgery, hand surgery, elbow surgery.
A jacked up
You
hand,
gonna hear that
finger will
shit.
reduce the output greatly. Of course, legendary. These dudes don't get it. Even blocking punches. There you go. Thank you, Quinn. You guys soaking this up. But he didn't try. I mean, you're right. Like, it was a mix of both. His mental wasn't there. Was it just because of the hand? I don't know.
I mean, it's all a contributing factor. But him, look, you can have a broken hand and still come out and go to fight if you that motherfucker.
You ever see the video I dropped of the dude who dislocated his shoulder? You ever see that video?
I think I know who you're talking about, though.
And British in England. You ever see it? I should play it right now. I don't remember the fucking names though. I don't remember their names. Damn it.
You seen Floyd do it. Floyd broke his hand like in the second round of a 10-round fight.
Oh,
The whole fight.
We saw Gary Russell Jr. do it, bro. Even though they kind of took the fight away from him, but he fought with literally one arm for fucking like 8 rounds or something like that.
And the most famous one, you saw Thomas Hearns do it. Thomas Hearns broke his hand in the first round against Marvin Hagler. He broke his right hand in the first round. Kept fighting.
This wasn't confirmed, but they even said Tank when he fought Pitbull, he fucked his hand.
Okay.
He had a little injured hand, but it wasn't broken.
Yeah, it was actually Danny Williams, the guy who ended up knocking out Mike Tyson. He was one of
Danny
them.
Williams, yeah.
I'm gonna play it right now for you guys. This one's pretty cool because you guys probably haven't seen this one. This one's pretty dope. It was back in the day, so bear with the shitty. Hold on. Bear with.
It was back in the days. It was so long ago when Marco was fighting.
Or bear with the shitty graphics, but here we go. All right, here we go.
Unfolds in a real boxing match. 2000, Mark Potter explodes like he heard a starter's pistol, dropping Danny Williams with a right hand that the ref rules a slip. Potter then pins the dazed Williams on the ropes as he starts to chop him down like a British oak. and then the two British pugilists engage in an explosive firefight. Williams lands a right hand to the shoulder that makes Mark lose his footing, but the sauced-up referee calls it a knockdown. So Williams immediately takes a ride downtown, landing a jewel crusher that drops Potter. The two continue frantically exchanging like they're on Wall Street. But Mark bounces Danny into the ropes by tenderizing his liver like an overnight marinade. The two UK natives stay toe-to-toe like they're waltzing on Dancing with the Stars. Williams then throws a right that pops his shoulder out its socket, which leaves Danny staring at his shoulder perplexed. This forces him to hail an Uber and circle the ring, while pumping out his jab as his right arm dangles by his side, looking like an overboiled piece of fettuccine. Mark then pounces on his injured prey, but tough as nails Williams manages to make it out of the round. And in between rounds, Danny's coach hits him with the Mr. Miyagi hot hand rub, which miraculously repairs Williams' shoulder, but Williams uses his new bionic arm to land a brick that knocks the testosterone out of Potter's walnuts. The referee again penalizes Danny, but the coconut crushing seemingly powers up Potter, and he comes out with a vengeance, snapping Williams' head back like the hammer of a Smith & Wesson. The battle continues, and they go back and forth like a Leah, which sees Mark dominating the majority of the exchanges. Danny finds himself in Groundhog Day as he throws another right hand, which pops his shoulder out the socket again. But Muhammad Ali's spirit jumps into Williams' body like the movie Ghost, as he begins dipping and dancing while shooting the jab like a sniper. He also George Foreman guards on defense with his one viable arm. In round 6, Danny times Mark with Rolex precision, using his good arm to land an atomic bomb counter that comes by a tranquilizer dart.
One arm.
Mark bravely gets up, but is instantly hit with a Roy Jones level lead left hook, which crumbles him to one knee like he's proposing. Potter rises yet again, but the accumulation has taken its toll, and he immediately drops from sheer exhaustion, forcing the ref to stop the fight.
So he beats this motherfucker with one good arm.
Yo, man, you see what Will does, bro?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Did you see the interview where Bud said he wasn't?
Say again.
Bud said he wasn't healthy. Bud said he wasn't healthy in that Earl Spence fight because I think shoulder surgery or something right afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, Bud said all fighters are never 100% healthy when they go into a fight.
What fighter is 100% healthy for any fight?
Right.
Not type of real fighters.
But again, guys, there's a difference between an injury and an ailment. I always say this. We all have ailments, but we don't all have injuries. The big difference.
Hey, you know what they used to tell us, Marco, back in the day? They used to ask us, playing football, are you hurt or are you injured? Yeah. Well, what's the difference? They said if you're hurt, you can still play. If you're injured, you need medical attention.
Exactly.
So are you hurt or are you injured?
Oh, Clarissa's in the house. I was just thinking, none of the ladies of the community were here tonight. HLD fought with an ingrown toenail.
I'm telling you, I still scratched the motherfucker.
That fight was crazy. Did you guys ever see the one where the dude's mother jumps in the ring?
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy, right? Mom's still taking them off. She hit that man with a shoe. Yeah, she cut him too. Didn't she cut him with that shoe?
You guys ever see it?
No, pull it up.
Yeah, of course. We all seen it.
Pull it up.
Put it up, though. Pull it up. Didn't she cut him with that shoe, Marco?
I'm not going to give anything away. Let's just watch it.
Hey, Shelton, did you see that? Did you see the video clip of?
Hold on, let me play this.
Oh, you already got it.
His mother jumped in the ring and began whipping her son's opponent. 1989, South. Steve McCarthy lands a cinder block that leaves Tony Wilson stumbling like he just left happy hour at TGI Fridays. McCarthy then proceeds to beat on Wilson like he just sold him a kilo of baking soda. Dazed and woozy, Tony then does a Walmart Mayweather roll, attempting to weather the hailstorm of punches coming at him. But suddenly, from stage right, Wilson's mother swoops in, wielding her stiletto like she's Norman Bates. Wilson's cracks McCarthy's Liberty Bell like they're in Philly. as onlookers then see the cherry Kool-Aid spilling down Steve's forehead. The referee instantly jumps in like he's breaking up a fight on the Real Housewives of London. McCarthy then runs off to celebrate, as fans look on confused, thinking they accidentally walked onto the set of Medea Goes to Jail. But Wilson's mother was still in hot pursuit, like a Gambino family enforcer collecting gambling debt. She approaches McCarthy again, swinging her Jimmy Choos like she's going for a grand slam at Yankee Stadium. As they finally remove her like she's a groupie who rushed the stage at a Michael Jackson concert. Moments later, McCarthy is officially awarded the third round TKO victory. But disgruntled fans begin blasting their drinks at Steve, knocking him out the sky like they were playing duck hunt.
What was that?
Scenarios have you seen unfold in the ring that were wilder than this? Tell me in the comments.
What a shit show.
How did they give it to him when it was his mama who came in?
No, that was the guy who won was the white guy. The black guy is the guy whose mother came in. So I guess they disqualified.
Yeah. I thought but it looked like they raised the hand of the other guy.
No, it was the white guy who.
No, the white guy won.
Okay.
The black guy's mom got him disqualified.
I would have, you know, I mean, you know, I don't know, man. All you can do is like, man, you know, hug her, you know what I mean? I don't know, man.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh, look what Mo said.
That's my baby.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I saw that fight. I was like, what the fuck? That was crazy.
He's gonna throw in the towel. Then he's gonna say it wasn't my son's fault. I prematurely threw in the towel. He didn't deserve for me to throw in the towel.
Yeah.
And you know they'll try to play it off.
Hey,
like
what
that.
was this clip you was telling me about HLD? What clip you talking about?
Oh, I just saw a clip with. I don't like to talk about him, but because he's just been exploding his grandfather's name, Nico Ali Walsh. But there was a clip where he was talking to Muhammad Ali, and it was years ago. And he was asking him about, you know, what on a video chat, just saying what advice does he give him, bro? Guess what it was his number one advice for him to do, Shelton? Ask
Go
for
to
a
school,
box.
don't fight.
No. And I mean, so that's fighting, bro. What was his number one advice? You got to lots of road work. And then he told him about eating right and all that. But man, his number one advice. Lots of road work, and that's something these motherfuckers they don't do that today, man. Ali would run 8 miles a day.
Wow.
8 miles a day.
He ran with combat boots. He had them combat boots.
I only ran 2 miles when I had a fight coming up. If I wasn't fighting, I never fucking ran. Hated running.
And that's what gave him running. Not only is going to give you that stamp, that that conditioning. But you have to fight through so much mentally agony, strain through that 8 miles or 10 miles that you're doing.
I'll tell you though, HLD, you run, right? Or no?
Yes, 5.
Okay. Have you ever hit a bag, box?
Yeah, of course I have.
Okay. To me, boxing is so much harder than anything else. I can run all day, I don't get tired. To me, boxing is the hardest thing. Running is
if you say that you would be running more than just 2 fucking.
No, I didn't want to run, but I don't get tired. Is my point. Like not only that, if I play basketball, any other sport I ever did, I never got tired because my endurance the dial was set so high because I started boxing so young.
Then you got it. Then push it to the next level. I'm sorry, but you will not last. You will not last. You will not last a wrestling camp, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
You will not.
Okay, if you say so.
I'm telling you.
Wrestling's for fucking steers and queers.
Yeah, okay. You wouldn't be able to do what I just did last week.
Whoa.
See, here's the thing about wrestlers that I respect about wrestlers is the fact that wrestlers, if you really are a wrestler, it means you're comfortable being uncomfortable.
Exactly.
That's an important thing in life. I'm learning that is important in life to be.
Wrestlers are comfortable being uncomfortable.
Just in life, like I've always had a problem with that. I don't like being uncomfortable.
Cool under pressure, man. You don't, pressure bursts pipes, and for wrestlers, it takes a lot.
Just think about this. Marco. Just think about being 15 years old and have to cut weight.
Boxers do that.
I don't know if I could have done that at 15. I don't know. At
I mean,
15 years old, I'm eating whatever I want.
And I didn't. I would just fight at whatever I walked around at, which probably wasn't a smart move, but that's what I did. So
how many nine? Let me give you a number. How many 9-year-olds you know is squatting 135 pounds?
Your son's 9?
I'm saying I'm throwing that out.
35 pounds?
135 pounds.
My problem is I don't know much about weights. I think that's a lot, but I don't know much about weights. That's a lot. Then you're saying
for a 9-year-old.
Well, good for him. Good for
Man,
him.
you raising your son to be Brock Lesnar.
Well, the guy to be stronger than his weak pops. So perfect.
I don't challenge my son just yet. I don't get on the mat with him and we'll do some training exercises, let's call it. But to go out on a freestyle, not just yet, because I don't want to break his will. That he can't beat daddy. but I love watching him beat everybody else.
My daughter's 9 too, so I know.
And baseball is different. In baseball, come on, son, let's see what you got. You know what I mean? It's a different game. But in wrestling, it's a different mentality.
In MMA, you got to be uncomfortable smelling other man's ass cheeks on the floor.
Absolutely, man. It's the truth.
That's true, Clarissa.
Hey, so you training your son to be like in the WWE or like MMA?
None of that. I mean, it's fun and it's yes, it's competition. I'm not at that stage where I'm thinking about any of that. There'll be a time for that. Right now, it's overall balance. It's teamwork. Teach him how to be a man. Great. His grades in school. All those things are the most important things right now. How to be a man. Look at you. He'll walk up to you and you think you're talking to a fucking 20-year-old. He'll shake you in that, look dead in the eye. You know what I mean? How you doing?
Why do you think all the top guys? Why do you think all the top guys in the UFC are wrestlers?
You gotta have that. You gotta have that background.
They can dig deeper. Because they can dig deeper.
True that.
And that's where that goes back to Muhammad Ali. That road work teaches you how to go deep, bro. When you get to that point to let's say you're trying to do 10 miles and you're at 7, your mind, your body, lactic acid, everything's telling you to fucking quit.
And you gotta understand also that Ali was insanely competitive too.
Yes, and you learn that competitive juice in there because it's a fight within yourself.
He's the first person I heard say, "I'd rather die than lose."
And that's the difference of the mentality of those guys back then. I know the other day I hear in the chest, I want to say, "Oh, we want to bring 50." Bro, these guys nowadays don't have the mentality for no fucking 15 rounds, bro. They don't want to leave it. None of these guys are willing to really want to leave it like that in the ring like those guys did, bro. Take the type of punishment that they did back then. It doesn't exist like that anymore.
Bro, Wilder was ready to die against Fury. He was ready to die, bro. You see, he fired Mark Breland because of that.
No, he fired him because he said he drugged him.
Yeah, stupid.
What else do we have in so at least we do know that we got a good fight here in 2 weeks. Man, it's a little over 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yes, sir.
What else?
It's on the 25th, right? Ain't on the 25th, Michael?
I thought it was on the 18th. I thought it was.
No, there's another fight on the 18th.
Shit, who else is on that? I think Lubin and Virgil is this month.
Lubin and Virgil on the 18th, I think.
Okay. So Lubin, so we got that fight first. No, yeah, the Fedora Thurman is on the 25th.
Yeah, boxing been dry, man. I'm glad we getting some fights, man, because boxing.
Yeah, we got football, man. What you talking about? Boxing. You ain't got boxing, but we got football, goddammit.
Man, you like watching those male cheerleaders, bro? Come on, man.
They don't have male cheerleaders. At least not at UFC.
We got Fulton versus Oshaki Foster. That's gonna be a good fight. Jesus Ramos versus Shane Mosby Jr.
I think that's gonna be a wash.
Yeah, I got Ramos.
Well, Shane Mosby Jr. been so inactive, bro. He ain't fought in like a year and a half.
So he's old too, isn't he?
Like 35, 36.
Damn, bro. So how old is his dad?
Ramos putting balls on him.
Shane Mosby's 50 something, bro.
So how that? Bro, so he had him like he was 16 years old and shit.
No, he's 50 something.
So
He's
he
like
had him.
53, 54.
He had him early
He had him
20s.
young, though. Yeah, he had him young. He had him young, like 16, 17. He had him with that Korean girl. Remember he was married to that Korean girl?
Yeah, remember when that dude smacked Shane Mosley's girlfriend's ass?
Oh, you know that was
my
Hey, he was
that was my yoga.
You know that was fake, right? Mosley's like my
Bro,
man. Like I know him personally, and he told me that was staged.
Oh, that was staged?
Well, but there's no faking and smacking an ass. It was like I'm gonna let you smack my
Yeah,
my
right,
lady's
right.
ass.
They knew it, right? He just
But still, he allowed to be
my
cut
organ paid for that.
To
my organ paid for that because he got
smack,
his ass whooped.
You couldn't pay me to have a man smack my lady's ass.
My organ got his ass mollywopped.
Yeah, Shane Mosley's a sucker if he agreed to that. What the
That's
fuck?
what I'm saying, bro. Like
the
what
girl
the
did
fuck?
too. The girl did too.
She a hoe, man.
Crazy.
That's different.
You might as well let him sleep with her.
What makes him a sucker?
Let him smack her ass.
Letting somebody touch your hoe.
That doesn't mean he's a sucker. What that means is he probably don't really give a fuck.
Hey, wasn't he hitting that what's her name, content creator?
Probably they wound up getting divorced, so it probably wasn't all paradise anyway.
No, but I'm saying wasn't Shane Mosley with what's her name, content creator? Oh man,
oh no, you talking about Lady Chan?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
No, he was just out there in England, bro.
I don't know.
But he was in the same room. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean there might be.
It ain't like she got a studio, motherfucker. She done that shit at her house.
Shit, I ain't
she got no studio.
Bro, I ain't going to no chick's house unless I'm getting some dick.
All right, listen, fellas, it is 1:30 a.m. I am out, but I will catch you
Get
guys
some sleep, bro. Talk to you
tomorrow.
later.
Appreciate you guys.
Man. Mañana, guys, man. Peace out. Thank you, Marco.
Yeah, of course.